All right. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good, man? This one gonna be a little bit different, man. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this link up in here, man. We got a fight starting like 3 o'clock in the morning. That's why your boy going early. Hope my volume and everything is all right. If it is, it is. If it ain't, it ain't. But I see the conversation is still going on about the running and all of this stuff. Devin Haney and man, salute to Devin Haney for keeping his voice out there, bro. It's I don't know what it is, but his voice is out there, yo. My headphones sound like these mugs. It's not on. They on, but okay. But yeah, nonetheless, I give him that. I do want to give another big shout out before I get in this chat, man. Salute to everybody that's coming through. Make sure y'all hitting that like button for your boy. That helps out a whole lot. Oh, before I go any further, yes, we have unlocked the community tab. Yes, sir. I've been waiting on this for a minute. For those who don't know, I knew it was coming soon. You know what I'm saying? But like, we have our own section to play now. So if you are on the app, the YouTube app, we have our own. It's like a Instagram / whatever, but it's ours. We have our own community tab. All you gotta do is be subscribed for at least a day, and then you are able to play in there. You know what I'm saying? I see it. Everybody sees it. We get to go back and forth about fights, all that good stuff. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Definitely become part of GMT fam and join the community. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's dope, man. I've been waiting on that. Cause y'all be finding me over there. Y'all good at finding me on Instagram. Come harass me through there from now on. All right. Now it's all in one spot. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get to this chat, man. What's going on, Casino? Salute to you, my guy. Salute to you. Would it be like, boy, Punch Talk, what's going down? DJ, what's happening, my guy? Oh, yeah, man. What young man don't? What young man don't? You know, us older cats got them too. Hey, I got an 8-year-old. So it ain't done. Hey, it don't make a damn difference. It just really don't. Just get married first. That's my advice to everyone. Get married first. You know what I'm saying? I did. Well, not the first time. The second time I did. I tried. Salute to Terrence Crawford too, man. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Real talk, man. I'm gonna throw this in there, man. Yeah, welcome to the club, bro. Hey, it is what it is. Well, I'm like, hey, for me, that ain't no news. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Oh, big shout out to all the new subscribers. Y'all see the number? How do it? Right here. Yeah, that's it. Y'all know me, I gotta move my whole body. I can't just move my arm. Right there, man. We gained 9 subscribers. Good job. Good stuff, man. Really appreciate that. I really, really do. Salute to y'all, everybody who hit it. Let's keep that number growing, y'all. The goal is 2,000. We are not far off at all. All right. Like I said, tell a friend. Y'all don't be no haters, man. Don't be no haters. All right. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I do got to give a shout out. I don't know if y'all saw it, but this is what I've been talking about for the longest, that when it comes to this boxing, journalism, and all of that stuff, like, we should be respected. And salutes. And I know people gonna hate it, but I bet, hey, I've been standing square. People call him whatever name you want to call him, but he's a good guy. Salutes to showbiz, bro. He stood on the square today with Devin Haney. If you did not see that interview, man, it was one to see. I'm gonna play a snippet, bro. Salutes to showbiz, bro. Real talk, bro. I'm gonna play it just so y'all, man. I gotta support the real when I see the real, and a lot of people don't do that. They rather try to hate. But this was beautiful, bro. I hope y'all can hear it. Just listen to what he say, because I'm not gonna play a lot of it because I'd rather you go over there. When I tell you, I've been waiting on somebody to ask Devin Haney the real question, stand their ground, don't let him give you the run around talk and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I believe Bill's good for the sport. It's awesome what he does and all of that in every which way. But at the same time, though, bro, suits the showbiz, man, getting them answers and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and play this. Y'all make sure y'all tell me you hear it. Thumbs up in the chat or just yes or something, all right? but pay attention, please. Pay attention.
So not every night, King.
Man,
So not every night.
you need to stop. You can't. That's an impossible ass question. And you know that. Ain't nobody whooping every ass. Come on, dog.
Okay, so what are we talking about here with Jose Ramirez? Let's move on.
Brother Haney ain't got a knockout since I started my channel.
Hey, listen. He got 50.
That's all I'm gonna play. That's all I'm gonna play, bro. Y'all gotta check the rest of it out. But my dude held his ground. Like I said, salutes to Showbiz, bro. Hey, you did your thizzle over there, man. You did your thizzle 100%, man. And salutes to Bill, because Bill gonna keep that name out there. He is not gonna let us forget Devin Haney, no matter what. So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, bro. Real talk, man. Links in the chat, man. Like I said, I'm going to start this one off early, man. We do got the Brian Norman talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure everybody heard about Brian Norman and Bill coming to some sort of agreement, which I've seen this before. But that would be a nice fight, Brian Norman and Devin Haney at 147. And also in the interview, the talks was 147. In that Showbiz interview as well, if y'all haven't checked it out. I felt like the answers that Bill was giving for some reason was genuine, because I think he kind of figured out, like, okay, yeah, this ain't the regular guy. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What are y'all doing? My goodness, man. My bad if y'all heard me yell, man. Like, what is going on? Talking about some kids, goddamn me. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. No, I think there was some real answers that, like, Bill actually gave, like, genuine. They talked about the whole running thing. They talked about Devin going to 147, a whole lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, check it out, bro. But nonetheless, man, sounds like he might be stepping to 147. So we most definitely might see that. But the question is, who? You know what I'm saying? Are they going to wait on Brian Norman? Who are they going to go after? So I definitely want to touch on that. But we got Sasaki in front of Norman right now, man. Sasaki is like a heavy puncher, bro. I feel like Brian Norman can get him out of there, though. I think Brian Norman might just get a stoppage, bro. I think Sasaki gonna come and give him what he want. Like, he throw a lot of heavy punches, bro. Relentless. You know what I'm saying? So, and I like that about him, but at the same time, sometimes you get in with the right fighter, you be tailor-made for him. And I really think that Brian Norman could make easy work of that. And I want to know what y'all think about that. Who y'all got for that fight? But also, Brian Norman got to come in there smart. You know, like when he came in there and fought my guy. Man, was my guy, the last guy he fought, man. He knocked down with that jab. You know, that was a different fight than what we saw him fight Centillion. Was it Centillion? It was a different fight than that. So we know that he has a toolbox of his own. You know, we do know Brian hits hard. He knocked dude out, knocked him down with a jab. So we most definitely got to see what Brian is going to bring to the table. But I don't know. I just got a feeling that Brian Norman might just get a knockout. What did DJ say? Sasaki definitely irresponsible, try to throw with bad intent. Yes, exactly. He throws a lot of heavy punches. Exactly. He's reckless. If Brian got a good left or right hook counter, he'll go night-night. Nah. Damn, DJ, I wish I would have read that first, because you preaching to the choir. That's how I feel, bro. That's how I feel. We gonna see. I think Norman got the longer reach by probably like what, 2 inches, 3 inches, or something like that. They around the same height. I can't wait to see how they rehydrate though. That's what I want to see. Zach Pacino, what's happening, man? Norman definitely got a good left hook. Yeah, he got a left hook. That's for sure. But like I say, what Norman is gonna show up? Is he gonna want to scrap? Is he gonna want? because he's going to make. Let's make no mistake about it. We do got Sasaki. He's gonna be comfortable. He's at home. Even though I feel like Norman's gonna be comfortable, but it is in Japan, right? This is Sasaki's crowd. Norman is used to going in people's backyards, you know what I'm saying, and doing what he got to do. As we say, he go in your backyard, take a shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's truly with it, but I don't know if that's gonna bother him. He did good. They've been over there for about 2 weeks. I thought that was the smartest. Real talk. I think that was the smartest thing to do to get acclimated. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta see. I gotta see. You know what I mean? I gotta see. But and both phones going off. But yeah. So I'm this is one of the ones. You know what I'm saying? I think it's about 7 fights on the card. Supposed to start at 3:00 Central Time. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be there at 3, but might be a little late. I don't know. That's the middle of the night type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I'm damn sure covering this fight because I got to see it. I don't want to see a replay. I want to see it live. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all probably not. My Aussie people should be. Y'all go be. It's the perfect time for y'all. Goddamn me, shoot. But another thing that hit the news too though. Boots finally admitted he been capping. He been capping. Said that weight was tearing his ass up. Him trying to stay at 147. My dude said, I'm going to keep it a bead, bro. That 147 shit. He said it was hurting him, bro. He said that weight was affecting. I ain't going to lie. I believe him, bro. I believe him. He said 154, I'm going to be more comfortable. I'm going to be great. He was like, man, we did blood work. They like, dude, you like at 30%, bro. Like, you hurting yourself. You killing yourself. So, salute to him on that. But you ain't have to cap, though, bro. But he was like, man, y'all asked me, if I have a good camp. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you I had a good camp. I'm not gonna tell you I had a bad camp. And I have been saying that if a fighter hurt, they're not gonna tell you they hurt. If they had a bad camp, they uncomfortable. They're not gonna tell you they uncomfortable. They're just not gonna do that because they gotta sell tickets. They don't want to put no doubt in nobody's mind. You saw what happened to Keyshawn when he didn't make weight. And it's not like the people still came. They was trying to get refunds. So just think if you told them, you know, I ain't making weight. I'm not doing this. Not making weight, but I don't feel good. I don't feel comfortable. I feel weak. You talking about you gonna ruin the Vegas bet odds. You gonna ruin everything across the board. So yeah, man. But we knew, right, Zai? We knew. We could see it on the scale, man. We could see that he was shrinking himself down too much. It's just that sometimes. Now, this don't excuse the ish that comes out of your mouth. Sometimes you just need to sit back and just cool. You know what I'm saying? Just sit back and be cool. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to talk a mouthful of ish like, you know, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this at 147, blah blah, because your fans hold on to that. See, for me, I like watching these fighters. I'm not gonna lie, I do have my favorites, but like I don't hold on them to that extent where everything come out of their mouth is golden. Like I just think everything they saying got to be the truth. I'll never do that because it's a sport, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's entertainment. Nothing's gonna be 100% truthful with these guys. It's just not. As well as they come at us when we get these interviews or things like that, you know what I'm saying? And they look at us like, oh, y'all capping, we push a narrative, this and the third. It's not about pushing a narrative. It's about wanting to know the truth. For some of us, I'll say for some of us, you know what I'm saying? And so if we criticizing, if we're saying certain things about a fighter, it means that we really feel that way. It's not that we trying to dog walk you or nothing like that. It's just it is what it is. So I take what they say with a grain of salt, as my grandma used to say. You know what I mean? Because it can't be always true. Because like Zai say, if you got eyes, you can see it. It was killing them. But I'm glad that he came out and he had to eat them words on camera. You know what I'm saying? I know he didn't like saying it, but and salute to YSM. Salute to you, bro. I know y'all cool and stuff, but at least you, besides him being cool, he put the journalism first and asked the question. You know what I'm saying? Why are you going to 154? He answered it. He said that's where the smoke was. Everybody says that's where the smoke is anyway, so I'm gonna be cool there. But then he doubled back and said, now, you know, people say you was looking small on them scales and stuff, man. And I asked you before, you said you was cool. What's going on, man? What's going on? Why you really going 154? And the man, he got the man to get the truth. Salutes to YSM, bro. Real talk. It's been a good day for journalism and boxing to me. I'm a happy man today. Between that interview and the Bill Haney and Showbiz interview, man, because I just want to see real journalism, bro. This is why I feel like we don't get the respect we deserve on this side, on this platform, because they go to ESPN, they go to the what's my boy name, Hawani. They go sit down with him. They're respectable, and it's in the third, and they get on here, and it become like this big ass side show, and it's not cool. Like I feel like there's no respect there. It should go back and forth without the BS, you know what I'm saying, or without me having to kiss your ass and pretend like I'm on your side to get you to talk, you know, or even just be present. I felt like this is just how it should be. It should be respect, man. Salute to those guys today. I mean, and they got their respect. They got their respect, bro. I ain't never seen nobody. Well, I have, like I said, on respectable, quote unquote, respectable platforms. But on a panel, you know what I'm saying? Bill going to these shows, I watch him dance around and flip shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he fast talking. You know what I'm saying? That's what he used to, man. He from the West. Hey, salutes to the West. He fast talker, man, as we call him. But, you know, he held that shit down, bro. He held it down, bro. He ain't let, hey, we about to go back to that. We not switching subjects. Give me an answer, man, that we can keep pushing. You know, Bill went to joning on him, talking shit, cursing at him. He didn't break. Hey, that's cool. You can call me fat, but hey, yo, whoop, you know what I'm saying? He even told, like I just played that snippet. He told Bill, man, your son ain't got a knockout since I started this channel, bro. And there ain't no slight to him, but come on, bro. Like, I dig it, and I like the, and salutes to Bill for being honest and being himself. Like I say, people don't like Bill, but Bill's a necessary evil, bro. He is, bro. He's a necessary evil, bro. But salutes to both of them, bro. But nonetheless, man, that's how my day went with this boxing ish, man. It's not much news besides Richard. You know, you got Hitchens talking stuff all the way around. Oh, we got, you know what's a sleeper fight, though? Jahai Tucker versus Truck Simpson. That might be a sleeper fight right there, y'all. And I think that's Saturday. I think that come on Saturday, bro. I don't know who all on that card, but I remember, man, I saw it somewhere, but I think it's this Saturday. But that's a sleeper fight right there. Jahai Tucker and Truck Simpson. I think that's gonna be a sleeper fight, bro. And Susan Jahai Tucker, man, I remember we got to interview him when he was first starting out and stuff, man. And I thought he'd be way bigger than what he is now, but who knows what's going on. But yeah, man. And I learned about Truck the same year about Brian Norman. And that year I wasn't impressed with neither one of them. I wasn't. Everybody was telling me about them, but I wasn't impressed that year. And that year was the fight that everybody brings up about Brian Norman. It was, I can't think of Bo Chica fight. It was that fight. I was like, what are y'all talking about? And I had never seen Brian Norman before that. And Truck Simpson fought, where did he fight? Was it on OTX? He fought on OTX. He fought somewhere. I know he fought on OTX before, but it was somewhere, and I was like, yeah, y'all, I'm not sold. I'm not sold on these guys. But nonetheless, Brian Norman thriving. He a champ now. Truck Simpson trying to bring himself back up, because I think he lost over there on OTX. That was a while ago. I watched that fight. He might have had a second fight over there, but I don't think I caught it. But he's trying to come back up, and this is a good fight to bring him back up. So I think that's gonna be a good matchup, bro. I think that's gonna be a good matchup. If I'm mistaken, I think they're 154, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think Jai at 154. So we should see. I think that's gonna be a great fight, nonetheless. But yeah, like I said, man, the link is out there. Did I put the link in there? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I pinned it at the top. Let me know what y'all think about these upcoming fights coming up. Like I said, and then you got Hitchens. He just talking mess all over the place. To be expected. He says he's a free agent. You got Eddie going at him. And Turkey back at Eddie. Now, Now this is for real. 160. Zai Pacino said 160. Good looking, Zai. So yeah, Jahai Tucker correction is at 160. Truck Simpson 160. Correction. Thank you, Zai. I want to know y'all opinion on this though. Sometimes this one, I don't know. This is my opinion. I feel like with the whole Hitchens, Hearn, and Turkey out of shape situation, if his deal is up, then there's nothing you can do about it. And I don't know if there should be some ill will, like, because if it's ill will, then it's personal. You get it's personal. It's not business at that point, right? And for Turkey to say that the only way I'm gonna have you on a card, basically, if you stay with Eddie, because he's talking about loyalty. What if there's a better opportunity out there for the young man? Like, I don't know, but I'm just saying, what if there is? Why try to block him in and cancel him out? If he circled the block and there ain't nothing out there, and he come back, right? He fulfilled his obligation. So why is there any qualm? And then for Turkey to say that, I'm that one got me weird, because it's like, why are you inserting yourself in that? Right? You're a businessman at the end of the day. So you gonna back Eddie, bro? Like, what if Hitchens going to Terra? Then you gonna say F Eddie, and you still gonna put him on a Riaz season card. You'll be dumb not to, or at least to try to. You know, you get what I'm saying? I don't know. See, this is why we talking about boxing. Like, I take everything with a grain of salt. People, sometimes I feel like people just be in their feelings and they just get to talking all in your fifis, and it's like, come on, man, back up and everybody breathe. He young. If he think the grass green on the other side, smile, say, that's what's up. Go check it out. If it ain't, double back. Because I'm a businessman. Go do you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm supposed to do? I got other fighters. I'm not tripping. But from what Eddie's saying, he felt like because he built him up, he lost money on him. That fight supposedly lost money on him too. And all this stuff. He said everything else, but he feel like he owe him. That's out of everything that he said. Like, that's what I took from it. And I'm good for taking what you say, word for word. But the explanation summed up to, I feel like you owe me. You get what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Think about it. If Kambosos would have won, he'd have been happy. I don't think Hitchinson, do you think Hitchens was supposed to win against Poirot? Like, think about it. Do you think he wanted Hitchens to beat Poirot? He probably wanted Poirot to win so he could set up that fight with Kambosos. But nonetheless, it is what it is. It went the way it went. Now you got to ride with it, right? Almost a sort. Everybody knows Centillion. They was back. Top Rank was back in Centillion. I don't think they wanted Brian. Well, we know they didn't want Brian Norman to win because that came out Brian Norman Senior mouth. But Brian Norman took the belt, and now they got to back him. I think it's one of them situations, and because he wasn't selling, Eddie probably feel like he was a nobody before he got there. He probably feel like he owe him. But see, in business, I can't sit there and I hear other people talking like, man, he owe Eddie. Man, you don't owe no promoter nothing. He got paid just like he got paid, bro. Like, it is what it is at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You took that chance. You know what I mean? Slick, I read Eddie comments a little different. How'd you read them, Deej? How'd you read them? Like I said, my opinion ain't the end all be all, bro. You might open my eyes to a whole, maybe I missed something. Or maybe I didn't. You might give me a whole nother outlook on it. But business is business. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with Hitchens, with him leaving. I don't see nothing wrong with him burning out. I don't see nothing him doing. I mean, it's not like, I don't have a reason. I just don't see no reason for him to be upset. I would have told him, go ahead, do you. Now, ooh, that rain coming down. My bad, y'all scared the mess out of me. But how he did it, that's a different story. How he did it is a way different story. Now, if he want to be mad at that. Like, if he didn't know until he won the fight, like legit right there saying that I'm a free agent, blase, blase. If he didn't find out to then yeah, I could see where it's a little static, like, bruh, what the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have a certain level of maturity or something. Like, you don't just do that. Like, you trying to make me look bad, bro? Like, you know what I mean? After I'm invested in you like that. Now, if from that standpoint, if that's what he's mad at, I can agree with that. But for as all the other stuff he was saying, I built him, I did this, it sound like kind of salty about him leaving, period. Right? So is it that he left, or is it the way you found out about him leaving? Those are two different things. Two different things. I gotta remember to raise my hand, bro, because I keep on being down here. Y'all don't see my hands moving. But yeah, that's two different things. You feel me? Zappuccino said, where were these folks when Eddie did Matthias, Montana Love, and others foul? Man, I don't know. You gotta like me on when did he do Matthias and Montana foul though? Did he drop him or something? I probably know what you top. I probably know what you're talking about. You got to refresh my mind. Only thing I remember about Montana is him coming out that damn dog, bro. That's it, bro. And I ain't trying to be funny, bro. That's all I remember. He'll come out that goddamn dog. Real talk. DJ said it was the timing of the comments that hurt Eddie in the ring straight after the fight, not the time to play. Okay, so that's what you're talking about. I can agree with that. I can agree with that wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. The way he addressed that like that, try and be slick like that and throw it out there, you know, that's some scary shit. Like you just threw it out there. Like you could have just sat him to say, hey, Eddie, we need to rap. Some good could have came from it. You don't know what could have came from that. But the way you did it might not. Papa Fights, OG, what's good, man? Man, salute to you, salute to you. Chappelle, what's happening, baby? What's going on? I really agree with that. Because I will feel slighted too. I will feel slighted too. You feel me? No doubt. I would definitely feel slighted. But for as I just didn't understand the rest of the comments though. I feel like the rest of the comments, I would have kept that like he ain't have to come at me like that, but he gonna figure out the hard way. That's what I would have said. Like, you can't do business like that. That's not business. That's what I would have said. But I'm not gonna get into all the drama of I built you, I've lost money on you. And I'm only keeping it 100 because I felt like Bob shouldn't have said that about Bud. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, because once you do that, it's like you're on purposely trying to damage that fighter's reputation. Right? The only people who knows half of what he's talking about is the people who's working for him and the people that attended that fight that can sit there and say it wasn't full. Right? To the masses, if you don't know nothing about the Black Curtain, then they don't know. People don't pay attention. They watching the fight. No camera angles don't show the whole arena half the time. So, like, I feel like when you put those statements out there, you're trying to damage the fighter. Like, why are you trying to damage? You understand what I'm saying? His reputation. Like, for what? You know, that's where I was like, come on, bruh. You know, it's a trip. E-Dub, what's happening, man? Zai said, I think a conversation was had before the fight that made Keith Connolly advise Hitchens to voice his free agency. Well, the Keith Connolly ain't shit neither then. Because Keith Connolly, his manager, and his manager could have had that conversation with the promoter. So that makes sense then. When I saw that tweet that Hitchens put out, I stand behind my manager or something he put. And I was like, why would you say that? Like, duh, we know you're going to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I felt like Eddie was going at Hitchens' manager. Now. Oh, okay. Well, I wish he would have said keep Connolly. I wish he would have said that because I was like, damn, bro, like you sitting there now you ruining his like I say, You don't want to do that, especially as a promoter. You don't know if you're gonna work with him again. That's money. Every fighter is a potential check. I hate to say it like that, but that's a promoter's job to make money and to promote you so he can make money, right? If I'm a promoter and I do clubs and I do concerts, I'm gonna bring the concerts in. You feel me? But I'm gonna promote the hell out of it, even if it's a rapper I don't like, because it's my job. Salute, Zai. What's going on, baby?
What's good with you, man?
Nothing. What's happening with you? What you got?
Chilling, man. I think Eddie more so hurt because the Keith Conley, he in the mix of everything, man. He getting between the fighter and the promoter. I get he the manager, but him, Edgar. You seen how Edgar did him? Edgar announced his free agency the same way, pretty much. Went behind Eddie back, found a way to get the turkey fight.
Well, that was luck of the draw with Edgar, cause see, I know the talk with that. He wanted to be a headliner again, and
Right.
Eddie like, I can't make you a headliner, dog. You just lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'll make you this and that third. He wanted to hear him fight. He was like, well, if you want to get out there, I can't do it. Well, I want to get this fight over with. So that's why he gave him that fight. That was Eddie's way of shitting on him, though, with putting him in the ring with that dude, though. You know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying? But I feel like it is if your manager not getting in between your business, he not doing his job. Because as a manager, I can't let anybody and everybody just walk up to you and start talking in your ear and it start sounding good. When that's my job to understand all the lingo and all of this, that, and the thirds. You get what I'm saying? You could say something, and if you true to it, you be like, well, I'm gonna holler at my manager about it, bro. But these kids today, they hear a number, they just jump on it. They start going against whoever it is. But if Keith Conley but this is what Keith Conley messed up, I feel like, Zai. Keith Conley should have already had that conversation before that fight. Keith Conley should have went to Eddie and said, what's next? If he wins this, what does the potential signing look like? You see what I'm saying?
I kind of feel like the conversation probably was had, because you think about it, he wanted Kambosos. Eddie gave him Kambosos. He gave him a home fight. And I'm pretty sure they had conversations, but maybe things didn't go the way they expected. So this was like a checkmate move. Like, hey, we gonna put our offer out there. You wasn't trying to give us what we wanted, so we gonna go our other ways and explore other options.
It's a possibility, man. But yeah, I agree though. Either way, the shit was.
That
ain't how you. That's not how you do it. You know what I'm saying? You don't just announce that shit in the ring like that, bro. Like that. I can understand why Eddie mad.
You don't want to ruin that personal relationship. Like you said, people know you because of Eddie. You got to this moment because of Eddie, so you don't want to bite that hand that feeds you. You might have to come back to Eddie at the end of the day. So
Right, you might have to circle back, and I feel like both ways, man. Like when I heard Bob talk that shit about Bud, I was like, man, if I was Bud, I'd be like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never go. I don't give a fuck. I do get my way and beat X, Y, and Z. You'll never. I'm not messing with no top rank, nothing. That would have pissed me the fuck off to the furthest. I don't even know the word for it, bro. Because now you running a smear campaign on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hopefully they can make amends, because the smear campaign definitely started. Eddie got personal, got to talking about his cars, talking about what he didn't have before he had them. So
yeah. That's why I said it turned from business to personal, bro. Me, I'd have been like, I wish him luck. If he find a better deal, good luck to him. If not, we here. And I've heard him say that about other fighters that have left. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make it that he made that shit personal, bro. But I ain't think about it like that. He probably felt slighted because the way he said that shit in the ring. Like, what? Oh, okay. That's how you gonna do me?
But this something else to think about. I never thought about it from an angle, but at the same time, you can't mix business. I mean, feelings with business. But how would you feel as a fighter if you fighting Paro in Puerto Rico and behind the scenes Eddie secretly wanna do this Paro versus Kambosos fight? How would you feel
That's
about
how
knowing
I felt. That I always felt like that, bro. I didn't think that he wanted Hitchens to win. Because at the time he was trying to build Australia up. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I felt like he wanted Paro to win and set the big Kambosos fight up. That's why he signed Kambosos. That's how I felt about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Eddie is an opportunist, man. They had Sky. They got Opata over there. They got Cambosis, Paro, Huni. So yeah, he was trying to capitalize on that moment.
Right. But that was him looking at the eyes like he didn't think anything he could pull through. But now you gotta work with what you got. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you could want what you want, but you would think Eddie would have understood that as a promoter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Either way, you finna walk out with the winner. You know what I mean? If he win, promote the shit out of him and build him up like you do Bam, like you do everybody else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And get him to that stratosphere, bro. That's what made Don King so good. Don King always walked out with what? The winner. He was never the loser. You know what I'm saying? And in that situation, I didn't understand. I understood that Eddie did want to build up Australia at the time. He was throwing fight. He threw a card. I think it was maybe on his first or second card over there during that time. He was just trying to build him up. But yeah, you can't be mad at Rich for that. You gotta be mad at old boy Paro for that. You know what I'm saying?
But this also another way to look at it. He started boxing late. He don't got that much experience as other peers, but he also now that he's a champion and he's looked at on the same scale as those guys. He trying to play catch up. He looking at those guys like, hey, I want those same opportunities. I want to be looked at in the same like I want those same paydays.
Well, he got to learn how to. Well, that's where his manager come in too, because he got to learn to market himself a little better. Because people look at him just as a shit talker. You know what I'm saying? Now I will say that Cambosis fight, granted it was Cambosis, but that's the sharpest I ever seen Hitchens. You know what I'm saying? He was sharp. I think he did a hot back like one time, but he started sitting down his punches. So he said he definitely, to me, he sent a message with that. But who's gonna take the bait? Because like I say, everybody, even though he champ, they looking at him like, nigga, I can't make no money with you type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's gonna have to make a couple more statements, and that's where I don't know where they're gonna shop. They're gonna shop at, to get those type of fights. Now Eddie, he definitely could build you. That's what Eddie good at. Eddie is like Bob 2.0, bro. You know what I'm saying? He can get you the fights to make you look good and get everybody to be on your team. Eddie has done that for everybody. So like, I don't know. We may still see him over there. I don't know, but I'm like you. Don't burn your bridges, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you hadn't even left the ring, and you could at least wait to the next day, or you know what I mean? Had some more discussions or something. But you don't just do that. That's bad business. That's bad business. Real spit. What you think about Boots finally stop capping though? He ain't capping no more.
Man, I think it was about time, man. I'm happy for him. He came out, put it out to the public.
Yeah. Me too, man. I'm like, damn, all right, cool. Because now people think saying you running this and the third. Like if you hurting yourself, bro, well, I don't see what was the problem beforehand. Just say that shit. So this whole time Eddie wasn't bullshitting. Eddie was saying he may stay at 147, he may go to 154. So every time Eddie said that, he was telling the truth. Because Eddie knew, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else didn't know, but Eddie knew like this motherfucker's struggling. He's struggling to make weight. So, and I think that first time he said it, that's when he wanted to go. But somebody probably was in his ear like, man, you should do this and that third. But I feel him though. Fuck that. I'm all for that. Don't be no weight bully. Go where you comfortable at, bro. Go where you can make. And like I said, and it's smoke there. So now, I don't know who they gonna put him in the ring with because this is a shit ton of smoke at 154. So, but you in a great lane to make your bones now. You in a great lane. If you could take one of them out, can't nobody say you if you got that question mark. You know what I'm saying? You could solidify your name at 154.
Would you want to see him go for one of the big names right away, or would you want to see like a little tune up towards the end of the year and then next year go into a big fight?
A tune up.
Okay.
A tune up. Nope. No, I know everybody wants like fuck it, give him Virgil. No.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying.
Fuck that. I don't want him to get Madrimo. I don't want him to touch. Nope. Hell no. Nope. Give him a soft touch. You know what I'm saying? A little challenge so he get acclimated. Then give him a big name. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know. He's not getting Virgil right away. That's the marquee matchup. Bro. they gonna let that marinate. He gonna get a couple more fights at 154. Virgil gonna keep handling this business, and it's just gonna build and build. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's only right. They both got to keep winning though, but I respect that though. Get him a little tune up because 9 years.
Yeah.
Boy, I don't know how long he was at welterweight, but however long he went, well,
He said 10 years. 10
He
years.
waited for a long time to get his opportunity. Is the point I'm trying to make. And then the first belt was emailed, then he defended the other one, then was gifted the ring. So I feel like that was more so pride. You know, he didn't want to give it up so easy, but like you said, the right people in his ears, he listening. So
Yeah,
hopefully,
man.
hopefully we get to see the best of Boots now.
Man, I think we are gonna see a better version of Boots. And I'm only saying that because I want to see a better version of Boots. You know what I'm saying? I'm not never gonna say that what I see is a flop. Like it just didn't pan out. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, he still got the goods. It's just shit. Now I know that he telling the truth that he was struggling. Shit, like I say, you going in that night to fight. You're not energetic. You're not. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you ain't got no legs for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, at the end of the day, man, now though, he got to show up though. Whoever he fight at 154, and that's why I said it don't gotta be no bum, but whoever he fight, he gotta go in and step on him. Because if you're saying that you was underweight, that's why you was you was underweight, this, that, and the third, and you couldn't perform because of it. Now you where you want to be comfortable at, you should be able to perform. And now people gonna want to see your ass perform. Somebody got some. That's you, Casino. Yo, yeah, that's Casino.
What up, Flick?
Whoa, say that again.
Hey, yo, I hear some.
Yeah, that's Casino. Go out, come back in. I'm gonna remove. Come back in. I just put you backstage, bro.
Yeah, that ain't me, was it?
No, that's Casino, because I can see it coming every time I talk. His, I got that little animation around your icon.
Oh yeah, how you feeling tonight, brother?
I'm good. I'm good, man. What
interesting conversation tonight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it 100, nigga. I think Boots is gonna lose his first fight at 54.
You think so?
Remember I said that I ain't be hating, bro. But I seen the shots that was getting landed in them last few fights, man. If he go in there and one of them 54 pounders be landing like that, bro, it's gonna be a long night. I like I said, I respect the skills. You know what I mean? But Phenom, I don't know yet, bro. Like I want to see him in there with somebody like Thurman or Charlo.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna say.
Oh, hold up, Slick. Let me ask you this: you think he going to push for the mandatory shot at Bakram?
No, I wouldn't instruct him to do that. No, that's what we were just saying. Like I think he should take a soft touch somewhere. I don't want to see him fight.
Thurman ain't a soft touch either, though. Like what you want? Everybody keeps picking on Madrimov,
but that's a cool fight. That's a cool fight. He could potentially beat Thurman though. All I'm saying is that he could potentially beat Thurman, and I can see him beating. I can see him beating Thurman. But the thing is, though, but you put him in there with heavy hitters like everybody else, man. No, not yet, bro. Like you said, man. For me as a fan, I want to see if he's still capping.
I think they should let him cook that Mexican kid in Top Rank. What's his name?
Oh.
Hey, hey, Sleep.
What's up?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, we hear me. What up, Prez?
Yeah, we can hear
what's going on, y'all? Man, y'all over there babysitting Boot. Now, I know I don't hear niggas babysitting Boot.
Come on, dog. This is Punch over here. That's what I said. I don't know if we're going to get through the first
I know niggas ain't babysitting no grown-ass man that's 28 years old. I know niggas ain't babysitting no nigga with over 30 fights. I know I don't hear what I think I hear. See, this is what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? The nigga don't got it. If the nigga ain't ready, the same shit with Abdul Amazing. He's just a kid. Well, Boots ain't, nigga. That nigga need to go up there and fight who the fuck he supposed to been fought.
So you saying give him the heavy hit off the
one of the top dogs, bro.
Nigga, that's what everybody else fucking do. That's what man. Listen, that's what niggas been doing.
I'm saying, but yeah, no, that ain't what
he got a point.
He got a point. But I'm saying though, man, I'm only going off of because he's saying that he was underweight, right? That's why I said I want to see if he's still capping. If he did that with Karen, he's saying he was underweight. If he get to 154, right? If he capping, it's gonna happen with a mid-level person.
I think Prez
it's gonna show either way.
Man,
you get what I'm saying?
No. Hell no.
I want to see if he capping.
Listen, let me tell you why I'm saying hell no.
What?
I always say hell no when y'all niggas done told me this nigga was the good. Y'all said this nigga was the goods. Y'all said he was the good.
I
Now,
still think
Oh
he
yeah,
is
he ain't
though.
talking
I
about
still
me.
bro,
think he is though.
no. Listen, if you the goods, you ready for everything, anything, and whatever. That's what you ready for. I don't
So
want to hear this bullshit. So
so
we gotta
so
now
so
listen. Hold on, let me say the last
who
part.
at 154? Who at 154 you think he should
Nigga, the
step on?
best one. Nigga, the belt. What belt he got? What belt he got?
The IBF.
IBF.
IBF and
He got to go get
WBA.
Barker.
WBO.
Then he
All
got to
right.
go get
So
Barker.
who's the WBA champion?
He got to go get Barker.
Terrence
But
Crawford still right now.
he can't go get Bachram
Okay.
because he
So
fight
who's the
Lubin.
IBF champion?
Bachram, nigga. That's what I want.
Who?
If he go fight
Bachram, nigga who cooked
Bachram,
him zoo.
if he got to fight, because don't Bachram got to fight Lubin?
Well, that's who he supposed to fight.
Bachram
Oh,
got a mandatory
yeah,
against
he
Lubin,
do.
so I
Deej
think
put it in
they
chat.
could buy him
Deej
out
to
for
put
that
it in the
fight.
chat, bro. Yeah, he do
I
got to
think they
fight
could
Lubin.
buy him out for that fight though.
No,
Now, listen.
he'll step aside, but I don't know if Lubin to do it because he keep on getting passed up.
Listen,
Little
listen.
niggas.
Nah, listen.
People
This is
said
what I'm
he
gonna say.
either,
This is
go
what I'm gonna
fight
say.
him.
I'm gonna say this. If the nigga's not ready for the best, then he's not the goods. And I don't want to talk about what the fuck are we even. If he's not ready, he should not be the fucking topic.
So you
Like,
don't think?
so
So
because listen,
what I'm
because
saying is what I'm saying is this though. I get your plight. I do 100%. So him coming from 147, and because people saying he the goods, right? He should just go get the smoke, or versus based on what we've seen, because that's how I'm looking at it.
man,
Based
but
on
what
what
I've
I seen
seen.
at 147, I don't think he wanted with Bachram.
Well, okay.
Not right off.
I
the
don't
rip.
think
You,
so.
if
you
he,
understand
all
what I'm
right,
saying?
so look, put it like this: if he don't want it with Bachram, let's talk about Bachram. Fuck Boots. Let's talk about
but
Bachram.
Boots is still a potential talent, bro. Like you
Well,
can't
no,
just X
fuck
him
all
out
that.
casino.
Because listen, he
You
ain't
can't just
showed
X
me.
him out casino.
He's 28 years old, and he ain't fought shit.
This
He ain't
nigga,
fought shit. The best person he fought was Stanionis. He got over 30 fights, and he not ready for Bachram. So at this point, fuck Boots. Let's talk about Bachram.
Hey,
I can't disagree, bro.
go ahead.
I get what you're saying.
Because
Even,
you can't
even,
you
Hold on.
can't become. Let me just finish this. I want to say this. You can't become a champion, be almost 30 with over 30 fights, and go up a division and move back to the prospect level, nigga. You are ready. I don't want to hear that shit. You ready, nigga? Everybody, when you move up, you go get a belt, nigga. If you what you say you is, I don't want to hear shit else. Because if you do anything else, I don't ever want to talk about you no more. Because I already don't want to talk about you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I already don't want to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Brian
We
Norman Jr.,
know
the real
we know
killer.
what
The real killer who went all the way over there to Japan, nigga. The fighter goddamn hitter. A hitter. Nigga,
Big facts.
Boots
Big
ain't
facts.
never fought a hitter except for goddamn Roman Villa, nigga. But that nigga was losing his whole last fight.
he
He
wasn't
got
no
lucky. He got lucky
Villa
and beat
wasn't no
Rashidi
hitter.
Ellis. He got lucky and beat Rashidi Ellis.
He got lucky beat Rashidi, man.
That's what I'm saying. So the
Villa
moral of
wasn't
the
no
story
hitter.
is Boots ain't fought nobody but Stanionis, and Stanionis is who? Who? The fuck? Yeah, that nigga ain't talking
Nobody.
about shit. He ain't talking about shit
What you was finna
at
say, Zach?
all.
Go ahead,
I
Zach.
was saying I feel him a little bit because if you're a champion at the lower weight division, what you gonna move up to sneak for and fight a no name? You a champion, fight a champion. Even Floyd, like he went up, he fought a champion. That's what you're supposed to do.
Nigga,
But I think
even Shakur bitch ass went up and fought a champion. Nigga, he got a belt. Every nigga went up and got a. Wait, nah, he didn't go straight into it. Wait, nah, wait. What did he? Nah, he fought Yoshino. But he's a bitch, so it don't count. You see what I'm saying? But if you a killer, if you want to be included with the killers, you got to go do that. If you don't, I already know you ain't no killer. But I'm just trying to figure out why the fuck we talk about this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't no killer.
two things you ain't even considering though. One, the champion ain't even he might not even be available. Bachram, he can go anywhere
I'm
he wants to.
considering. I don't need to consider that. I don't need to consider that. I need to consider the fact that Boots ain't showing me shit, and he's still trying to duck around some smoke. Fuck that nigga.
But
Let's talk about Bachram.
Boosted say that. Boosted say that. I said that. Boosted say he was going to get no soft touch.
But you forgetting it's all smoke at 154. It's a lot of smoke. Even if he don't fight a champion, it's still a lot
How about
of good
this?
fights.
I guarantee. All right, you said it. You said it's a lot of smoke at 154. I guarantee he finding not smoke. I guarantee he finding not smoke.
I agree. He gonna find the easiest nigga, bro. He is.
Y'all tripping, bro.
And then you know what he gonna do? He gonna do the same shit he been doing. He gonna goddamn go fight the lowest goddamn hanging fruit and jump up on the ropes like he motherfucking did some shit. Nigga, your big ass should have been up there. Nigga, if you don't fight Virgil, nigga, he can fight Virgil. Nigga, if you don't fight
I think
Virgil,
politics
nigga.
gonna play that. I think politics gonna play in that. I don't think that's gonna be neither one of their fault, bro. I think it's gonna be a promoters thing. Cause that's gonna be the marquee matchup. That's what I think they're gonna try to do.
But how it's gonna be the marquee matchup when
Because
Boots don't want no smoke?
as of right now, once he go to 154, believe it or not, whether you like him or not, they're gonna have the two biggest names.
Bro, have you seen that nigga face on YSM?
Yeah. I'm
Do
just
that
saying.
nigga look like he's sure about himself? Look at his eyes.
No,
Everybody.
I don't do all that.
No, he sure look like he can be like 168 right now.
Yeah,
No, I'm
he got
saying when you look that
confident
nigga in his eyes, when you look him in his eyes, when he be explaining himself, do he ever look sure?
He always sound timid because man.
Exactly, nigga, because he is. Because he is.
But that's fine. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's gonna be Virgil fault. Virgil gonna want it off the rip. But I don't think Golden Boy let Virgil get the fight at all, though. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen Brian Norman Jr. talk?
Yeah, I seen him talk, bro. But what I'm saying is, Virgil ain't gonna get it. Virgil gonna want it. I don't think Golden Boy gives it to him because they're gonna let it marinate, bro. Like I said, if Boots pan out and get 2 good wins, then I can see it happening. And Virgil, because like I said, that's a promoter's dream, bro. That's the next big fight, giant fight. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said that. I think politics gonna play in that.
I feel you.
You know, I'm pretty sure if Virgil can get it though, because Virgil gonna be the one calling for it. Guarantee it. The minute that man say 154 officially, this is that and the third, Virgil gonna be like, "Hey, bro, come see me."
Yeah, and I mean, politics ain't gonna get into it. I don't think politics will get into it with Turkey involved, to be honest with you, because politics never.
If he get involved, nah, it ain't gonna get in the way.
He is involved. I mean, he's involved.
Nah,
he was involved. Bro, he was involved.
He pick and choose.
No. He was involved when Boots ducked the first time.
Right, but he picks and chooses fights though. You gotta think this man built like he putting statements out like basically telling niggas this ain't like everybody running with the running shit and all of that, but he been putting statements out like basically he not gonna be paying based off your last performance type shit. You got to show him something. You know what I mean? So we about to start to see a lot of selecting fights. Like if y'all ain't noticed the August 16th card, I think the only American on that card is Ray Ford, and that's a Riyadh card. So I think
he's the only American. He the only American who done went over there and showed that he want to fight.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So he's being selective. You get what I'm saying? Before it was like the motherfucking American Super Bowl when Bud fought on August 16th. Remember that? Shit, it was like, yeah, we finna do this. But now he saw that New York card. He like, man, look, bro, we gonna stick with these UK dudes. At least I know they gonna fight. They gonna step. You know what I'm saying? Ray Ford, we know he gonna step because he saw him fight Nick Ball, and then he fought after that. You get what I'm saying? He held true to his word because he said. So remember what Ray Ford said? Ray Ford was like, I was supposed to go up, bro, but that the money I couldn't pass up. You know what I'm saying? And he lost the fight because he drained himself. So he goes up, but he shows up and show out. You feel what I'm saying? So,
but the thing about it though, yeah, Turkey doing that now, but Turkey been trying to fuck with Boots for the longest. He turned down every fucking thing just to fight Stanley on his bitch ass. Why?
Because he wanted to be a champion.
Man, he was already a champion.
He was gifted.
Canelo turned him down. It
don't fucking matter, bro.
Canelo turned him down. And you see where Canelo at. Just give him time. Boots say he ready
to
bro.
We not ever in life gonna compare Boots to Canelo. Fuck all that. We are never gonna do that.
He turned down the opportunity. Here go the bias casino.
No, because we'll never do that. Because you know why? Boots ain't, man, listen. Bro, the nigga they tried to have the nigga fight. He was involved in the tournament that was supposed to happen. He didn't want to fight T.O. He didn't want to fight Virgil. Nigga, if you don't get to fight with Turkey, you missed the bus. It's your own fault, nigga. I'm not.
He has another chance now though, because once you at 154, it's all the smoke there. That's what Turkey gonna try to build off of.
But I'm saying,
I guarantee
he wants him to fight Virgil.
Right, and that's why I said if he gets involved, we ain't gonna have to wait on that fight.
Right.
We're not gonna have to wait on that fight. If he doesn't, the promoters gonna keep them apart. That's Turkey's the only reason we get in the fights we want.
Hell
Man,
yeah, because Turkey's dropping the bag, man.
Right, exactly.
Let me just address Chappelle Hannon, because this nigga always bring up
man,
he always bring up Tank.
Come on, friend.
I gotta just say this. I'm not
Brez.
gonna go in on him. I'm
That's
just finna answer this question.
Come on,
man.
That
He
niggas
got a question.
chill
He
out,
got a
man.
question. He got a question in all it's in all capital.
Okay,
it's very important. It's all capital letters. It's very important. All right, so
here
listen.
we go.
He said, I got a question. Has Tank moved up yet? I'll wait. Tank scared to death, but he will fight the white boy. Ain't that a bitch? Bro, the nigga in his third division.
Man.
Is your cousin gonna fight Brian Norman Jr.? That's what I want to know. Huh?
That's actually a good question.
Is your cousin gonna get out that 144 division? Huh? Because I don't know who in the 144 division. Who got the belt at the 144 division?
Shut up, man. You said you was answering a question, bro. You said you was answering a question, bro. And now you about to take to some others, bro.
I'm just saying. Because he always want to bring up Tank and we ain't even talk about his cousin. We ain't even talk about your cousin, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No, Chappelle, no, y'all not finna do this right now, bro.
No, I'm not doing it because I'm gonna get off as soon as he come out. I don't talk to peons. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Hey, Casino.
Chappelle.
I'm gonna get off as soon as he come up.
You know he's
I'm
about
gonna
to
get
come
off as
up
soon as
here,
he come
man.
out. I'm
Y'all
not doing this
chill.
today. I'm not doing this today. I just got me some new weed. I'm not on that. We not. I got a Henny pack. I just got my Henny pack.
Oh my, all right,
And,
man. All right.
you
Go
know what I
ahead,
mean?
Zai.
Prez, man.
Bro, Prez crazy, bro.
Who you got in
All
that
right,
Tucker and Jihad fight?
I'ma chill.
Who? What you say?
Who you got in that Tucker and Jihad fight?
Man, that's why I said that's a sleeper fight, bro. That's gonna be a sleeper
I got Jihad. It's not even Jihad. It's Jahi. That's my little brother name. Rest in peace, my little brother. My little brother name is Jahi. It's Jahi. It means dignity. That's what it means. Yeah.
That's dope. But yeah, man. But now, it depends what Jahi or Jihad show up. You know what I'm saying? I know our truck coming, but you know, sometimes I don't know. Like I said, I had painted him to be that dude. You know what I'm saying, or whatnot. But I think just on the outside looking in, I could be definitely wrong, but I think a bit of arrogance play a part in his style of fight. You know what I'm saying?
Whose style? Which one?
Jihad. His style of fight where
Tucker,
yeah, he's trying to look good and he's trying to, you know, marvel at his work and you know what I'm saying? Because it'd be like, damn, dude, you got him. Just go in on him. You feel me? But, you know. All right, I'm about to let Chappelle up here. He got to get his issue off, bro.
All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all boys. I'll be back.
Hey man, I heard a square nigga was talking shit. Heard a square nigga talking shit, man. Huh? Heard a square nigga was talking shit.
Here we fucking go, man.
Heard a square nigga was talking shit, man. You was a market at the high school, now you hardcore like CB4, huh? Come on, man. You want to be down with the Haney, you know what I'm saying? You want to be down with Team Haney so bad, bruh. You moist for Devin for some reason, bruh. Why bitch ass Tank can't move up to fight nobody else but the white boy? You scared of that? Ain't he? Huh? He moved back down once he fought a Cruz, though, right?
Boy, this shit right here.
What's wrong, bitch ass nigga? Why you ain't saying that now? Nigga, I'm a peon, huh? Yeah, peons run, nigga. Peons run, nigga. Peons run, nigga. I ain't never run a day of my life, my nigga. Yeah. Yo, what's wrong, square ass nigga? Why you ain't say nothing now? But I'm back quiet, slick. I didn't do it.
I know.
Bro, you know how I comment? I wouldn't even say nothing to that square ass nigga.
Let this pale being pale, man. Shout out to Pale.
Hey, Punch. You know how Punch, don't I speak my punch. When me and you clashed, bro, we clashed and we was good, correct?
Good, my nigga.
You bro now. You know what I'm talking about? Next time a square ass nigga got my name in his mouth, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm talking about?
All right,
you know what I'm talking about? Bro. Slick. You know I don't be on that time, bro. Bro, he spoke up on me, correct?
Yeah, you good, bro. You good,
I hate to get up on your shit, bro, and interrupt your shit while you know what I'm saying, you getting your shit off, bro. You know what, bro? You know I don't do this all the time, bro. Until a motherfucker, into a square ass nigga speak up on me.
I got you, Chappelle.
You feel me?
Chappelle be on 100.
Why he run though?
For those who don't know, Chappelle be on 100.
Yeah, crash out, Pale, bro.
I ain't on no 100 today though, but he spoke up on me. I wasn't even addressing that to him. But you know what I'm saying? But he feel moist like a bitch do. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? He had to say something. Nigga, put your pantyhose back on, nigga. Put your skirt on, nigga. Keep my name out your dental, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think about you, nigga. Nigga got more important stuff to do, man.
All right, Pale, man. We gotta get
You
back
feel
to the
me?
boxing talk. I
I'm
feel
back
you,
quiet.
bro.
My
I
fault.
got you.
My fault.
You good? You good, bro?
One love, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm back quiet.
All right.
Yep.
But yeah, man. It just depends what job
Hey,
come,
Slick, I
man.
want to say something real quick, bro, man.
Go
Hey,
ahead,
man, I
bro.
want everybody in the chat, man, you know what I mean, to send their condolences out to my nigga 913, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're
What happened to
all in our
9?
thoughts right now,
Prayers
my
up.
guy.
Prayers
All
up.
What
in our
happened to
Prayers
9,
up.
bro? What
I'll
happened to
text you.
9?
I'll text you. I'll text you. Just pray
All right,
for
man.
him.
Man,
Yeah,
I
we'll
hope him
tell
and his
you
family good,
offline,
though.
bro. But yeah, you're
Facts.
in our thoughts, brother, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
One love to the bro 9. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. But yeah, it depends what Jai show up, man. Jai. But I just think like that level of competition, it's gonna be a sleeper fight. It's gonna be a good ass fight, bro. It's gonna be a good ass fight too. Hey, y'all been checking out that USA boxing?
Yeah.
The tournament going on?
Yep.
The Junior Olympics and shit.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
Slick,
bro.
hey, yo, the WBC tournament started at like 5 o'clock tomorrow, bro.
You lying?
Early as hell in the morning, my nigga.
No, it don't. It start on the 20th, bro.
But it's early as hell in the morning.
The fuck? Why?
I don't know, bro. I don't know why that big time jump happened, bro. But nigga, it's like 5 in the morning when it starts.
Damn, bro.
Bro, I don't
They
be on that. Like,
tripping.
listen, I'm gonna get up tomorrow for Brian Norman Jr. That shit's at 7 in the morning. But like that Japanese shit and that overseas
Is it
shit is
7?
weird,
It
man.
said
That's fucking
3.
on my
The whole
equilibrium, bro.
the card started at 3. The card
Yeah,
started
bro.
3. But
You know,
see
yeah, I
how
be listening to that shit, you know what I'm saying, while I'm on my routes. You know what I'm talking about? The delivering shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Facts.
I say I'm gonna be here at 3, but yeah, man. That damn, why they move the time, bro? They
I don't know
Right,
way
why
bro.
they
I
early.
was
pulled it
like,
that early, bro.
yeah. Because I was going to text you, bro, and ask you, like, why they do that?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I didn't even read it yet, man. I was just happy on the 20th. I was like, shoot, we got a whole day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boxing, I'm about to get off and do. Man, they tripping fighting the
But hey,
goddamn
bro,
morning.
shit, I'm going to tap in a minute, though, man. I just, you know what I mean? I can't let no square, you know what I'm saying, keep
I
my
got
name
you,
in
bro.
off, and I can't get mine off, though. But appreciate you, man. Like I say, bro, I ain't even come up here for that. He
It's
spoke
all
on me.
love.
You feel
It's
me?
all
Yeah.
love, man. I got
Yeah,
love
bro.
both of y'all, man.
Hell yeah. But I just got home, bro. I'm going to tap in a minute, though.
I bet that.
Shout out to you,
Yeah.
pal.
For sure. Punch, come on, man. You know me, bro. I don't be, you know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. Like, you got to let a square do what square do, man. You know what I mean? Square biz. That's what I call him. He's square. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
All right, bro.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, my ninja.
Yeah, man. But no, I think that's gonna be a sleep fight at Jahai Tucker and Truck Simpson fight, bro. I think that's the one everybody gonna sleep on. That's Saturday. So
Yeah,
I'm
bro. I
definitely
only
covering
seen
that
Truck
fight.
Simpson one time, bro. Not really sold, but I expect great things.
The year I saw him, it was I want to say about 2 years ago. The first time I saw him, and I did the end of the year awards, and I gave him the worst award you can get. I was like, because everybody in the chat was telling me they was like, you got to see Brian Norman Jr. and Truck Simpson. I'm like, all right. And then when I finally saw Brian Norman Jr. fought Bochica, and I was like, this who y'all wanted me to watch, bro? Like, I don't see nothing special about the guy. You know what I'm saying? And then I find when I called Truck, I said, man, y'all tripping, man. Y'all be giving these names, man. Y'all making me mad. I think y'all trolling. And then, like I said, but turn events. Brian Norman is who he is now. You know what I'm saying? But it be like that though. It be like that though. But Truck turned around, lost again on OTX. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. I
He
was like,
lost
man,
again
he
on
had a lot of
OTX.
hype behind him. Nigga wasn't shit.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
A lot of hype,
What's
bro.
up, Sino?
I think niggas like the
Man, what's
nigga's
up,
name
man?
more than his
What's
skills.
up?
Yeah, man, I just be having to hop off, bro, because folks be thinking like, you know,
I
I'm a
got you.
type of nigga to argue on the internet. Like, what the fuck?
I got you, Brody. I got
Yeah,
you.
we get it, praise, man. Like, you know, that niggas need to chill out though.
Yeah, man. Y'all be
Yeah,
good,
bro.
bro. Y'all be good.
I mean, I'm chilling. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't even, bro. Bro, we was talking about something totally different. You see what I'm saying? Like I mean, you feel me? I had to address it. It was in all capital letters. I thought it was urgent.
Here you go, bro.
Come on, man.
But yeah, nah, back to
This
Brian Norman
nigga be
Jr.,
having
bro.
some
Like,
one-liners. He said it's all capitals. It's important. It's real important. This motherfucker's stupid, bro.
I
yeah,
was over here
Anyway,
dying, man. Like,
hell no, bro.
Yeah,
But
man.
what was you
I'm a peaceful person online, man. You know.
yeah. Well, what was you gonna say?
Nah, man. Brian Norman Jr. finna cook, bro. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I
He
What
think
finna.
round? I say
I,
I say seventh round, bro.
I think
Hey,
he's
Knockout.
and you
gonna
know
get his
what?
knockout. I think he's gonna get
People
his knockout.
people was talking so much shit about him, bro. I'm so happy for him, bro, because
Me too, yo.
bro, we literally from the same county, bro. Like, bro, that nigga boxing gym, the boxing gym came up in is like not far from the one I came up in.
Yeah,
Like
nigga,
he
you
done
got
came.
that. You got that thick ass Atlanta accent.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. He
Y'all
from
gotta
right there,
have
man.
that pride though, bro. You gotta have that pride for y'all fighter, man. Y'all gotta show him
Yeah,
some
and he
love when
went
he
over.
come back.
Look what he did, man. He done
DJ,
win.
what's happening, man?
What's up, DJ?
DJ, what up, bro?
DJ, you there?
Hey, this gonna be
I
my
don't
new
know. Go.
slogan. If Brian Norman Jr. do what he supposed to do, this is my new slogan. No matter who y'all talking about, no matter who good that is, I'ma just cut that shit off and be like, he ain't no Brian Norman Jr. though. That's the new. That's
Bro,
the new. That's the
I
new
agree, man.
slogan.
I think Brian Norman Jr. is the real nigga, best fighter at 47. But everybody keep giving the fake phenom all the credit, bro. Now I'm like, they
Well,
really need
that's
to be
the
looking at this
thing.
Norman Jr.
That,
nigga, bro.
but
Like
that's the
I've been
thing.
saying that slick for a minute.
Let me tell
Yeah.
you something about Brian Norman Jr. Go
Mhm.
ahead, sleep. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. By all means.
Listen, bro. Y'all niggas done fell in love with boxers. We finna show y'all the Cal County. We finna show y'all about fighters. Nigga, when the last time you went to an open
Well,
workout, when you go to an open workout and don't nobody watch and speak English and the nigga hitting a bag talking to himself, do you know what that is? Do you know what, bro, when a nigga is talking to themselves, do you, bro, y'all niggas, y'all don't know what y'all looking, but listen,
well,
Brian
what,
Norman Jr.,
what I'm
huh?
I gotta give a little. The thing is now with Brian Norman, like I said, I watch people, and you're right. I like boxers, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
also like boxer punches, and he showed me that
I like the boxer punchers.
if he choose to box, he can, and that's what I like. You get what I'm saying? I like that the
Mm-hmm.
last fight he showed he do got a jab. And when he fought Centillion, he
Mm-hmm.
brung that shit to him like it was a personal thing, and I think it was
Mm-hmm.
personal. Like I had expressed, we had already had caught word from the insider that they didn't even want him to have the belt. You know what I'm saying? Before that fight had happened, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think they caught word that like fuck that, and he went at dude. Now that last fight, I can't remember
Yep.
dude's name, but that last dude though, he showed he could box. He got a strong fucking jab. He got bricks in both hands. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think he's just a
Mm-hmm.
fighter. I think he's a boxer puncher. He could fight you if he got to. He could box you if he got to. You know what I'm saying? And he could mix
But
it up.
that's a
So
fighter.
I like him.
That's what a fighter is. A fighter, you can't, bruh. A fighter is a boxer puncher.
My favorite thing about him is that he got good
Now
feet.
you
He
got
that's
can
what a
some
move.
fighter
He
fighters.
got a
is.
You
chin,
got
bro. Dude has a
maybe
chin.
I'm getting them
Tough.
mixed up like brawlers. I look at him like, bro,
Yeah, that
if
he
you
not a
can't
brawler. Yeah, he's a
right,
fighter.
right, right.
Yeah.
Well, he brawled that Centillion fight,
And
goddamn.
he's
He
like,
went
and
that
he's like
dude.
the
He went at
accuracy.
his ass.
The accuracy of his punches is
But
highly
he's
overrated.
willing
Not
to
enough
do
people
that.
talk about it.
He's
Yeah, he
willing to
wanted
do
to
that
do it.
shit, bro.
Right, right. So I guess I'm saying, maybe let me
And,
correct
and
my
then
words then. I looked at him as a brawler at first, but then he showed me that, you know what I'm saying? And now he's a boxer
The
puncher. So
Sicilian fight showed you,
let me
but that
say that.
accuracy, bro, the
Yeah.
accuracy was crazy.
Well, the Centillion fight is where he kept his head in his chest and they was on the road. He was beating the fuck out that boy. He was catching some too, but so it was more like a scrap. You know what I'm saying?
man, he everything.
what was the last fight? What was the last fight? That's what impressed me. The last fight.
I forgot
You
I
know,
forgot his name,
sitting
but he
on his
cooked him.
punches, shooting that jab.
He
He
beat
Yeah,
cooked
his
his
ass so
ass.
bad, I didn't even care to remember that
And he
nigga
had
name.
accuracy. Right, he had accuracy.
man.
And I was like,
Listen,
okay,
this
I see
man,
you
this
now.
man, this man is, bro. He's 24 years old, right?
Mm.
Bro, he's
What's up, Heavy?
everything. He's everything y'all been looking for, bro. He he's like um he get me excited the same way Keyshawn Davis do. You know what I'm
What up,
saying?
See,
Heavy?
I
The only
put Brian.
difference, huh?
Go ahead. I put
The
Brian Norman in
reason
the category of a bud. That's why I put
exactly,
him. That
but
guy
but
that
but
wasn't supposed to make it, but he making it. You get what I'm
but
saying?
it's but it's
He
even
made a
better
way.
because he know how to talk shit. He know how, bro. It's better for boxing. Listen,
Mm.
listen. This man from DeKalb County, bro. Y'all finna see. It's a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of meat. Y'all like how I talk, nigga. It's a bunch of meat, nigga. Everybody from around this bitch. White. Remember when he fought and he was got them feeling himself in that interview after, bro. It
Yeah,
come
yeah,
out.
yeah,
It's gonna
yeah,
come
yeah,
out. I'm
yeah,
telling you, he's
yeah.
young.
It's
It's
already
coming
it
out,
came
bro.
out.
I'm
I
telling
said
you.
I
Once
like.
that nigga get this
I
talking.
I got a whole video
Once
on
that
that where
nigga
I
get
was
to
like,
talking,
I said he could sell himself too. I said I likes that. That nigga know
Bro,
how to
that's what I
talk.
said. I like all the interviews,
He
bro. I
could
like
talk.
everything I see from the
That's
kid,
why I
man.
said
He's
he
the
could
true
talk,
fight nigga
bro.
at 47, and I seen that early, bro.
But I think this
hey,
guy
and you know who else?
dude
You know
come
who
with
else good for boxing?
who?
Richardson Hitchens. He good for boxing. I
Uh,
like him.
you
I
know, I'm a
fuck with him until he
I
hugged
like him.
Tio. I'm like,
right
fuck
when
you, nigga.
he did that, that kind of
He
bothered me,
hugged
bro.
Tio, nigga. He lost points
But
on my
like,
book. I don't
but
do
he
hugging
talk
him. You say fuck Haney, but
he
hug
does
the nigga.
okay. You
Should
say he good.
have punched Tio in his mouth when he got in that ring, nigga.
He may be good for some. I'll say that. What did you see from Brian Norman? The way he talk, he go in the ring and do it, and he ain't gotta get loud and brash. Like I say, he know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta get
Mm-hmm.
loud for you to understand where you coming from. You get what I mean? So like, whereas Hitchens, he be like, you a bitch,
Hey, Slick.
you a pussy,
G
you
Fish in the
this.
building.
What up, G Fish? But you be like, you a bitch, you this is in the third. But that same tenacity, you know, you're not gonna get that out of Hitchens.
No, but he did it his last. He said he was gonna knock out Kambosos, and that's what he did.
No, he said he's gonna knock him out. He said he's gonna box. He said he's gonna box him.
No, he said he was gonna knock him out. He said he was gonna do something.
He did. He did. And then he turned himself into. Then he said, "But I'm a pure boxer." He did say.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why he good for boxing. Because you niggas got the nerve to say Haney is good for boxing when this nigga is the same identical fighter, except he speak for his motherfucking self and he do what the fuck he say he gonna do.
Right, but Haney don't say he gonna knock nobody out though. Haney in the lane of his own. That's the see. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm talking about their style. They style. I'm talking about their style. It's the same style with conviction, and he can speak for himself. That's good for boxing.
Well, yeah,
it's
it's good for boxing if you're gonna step and you're gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that at all. But like, I don't know, bro. Like, I know pretty much right now if I said who would win, Hitchens or Devin, people gonna pick Hitchens, but I honestly don't know who.
I don't know, man. If we get that skittish ass nigga we seen in New York, bro, I would say Devin he gonna get cooked. But
man, I say Hitchens, and I'm gonna say why.
Lomachenko, you know what I mean, doing the body work, then he got a chance.
Let me tell you why I say Hitchens, and it's really mainly because of the confidence, well, lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? Bill Haney went out to that fight to see how Richardson Hitchens looked.
Yeah,
that nigga he looked too good. We ain't hearing shit about it. Devin talking about I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, and he telling that nigga to move up to 147.
Well, he supposed to be at 147. That's the whole thing.
So what the fuck was you doing?
To be at
so okay, so what the fuck was you doing at the fight then?
That was the question. That was the question because when I saw the list, I was like, why he got 135 pounders on there? You know what I'm saying? And shit like that on there if he gonna go to 147, bro. Like, where are you gonna land at, bro? You know what I mean?
And that's why I would have
the question. That is the question, fam. I swear to God, that is the question of all questions. Where is Devin Haney gonna land at? Is he gonna officially just be at 147, or is he finna just fight all catch weights?
I mean, what was that 144 shit?
Or
that was weird.
It was a catch weight.
I'm gonna tell you what it was.
There was so much stuff around that because Ramirez thought it was gonna be at 147. Remember?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Robert Garcia was saying it.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. This is what happens. All right, it's the same thing with Tank. You start doing this type of shit when you've reached your limit. The only difference in Haney and Tank, Tank literally reached his physical limit. Haney reached his fighting limit. He's still growing.
Right.
He can't fight them niggas. That's why his list look like that. Tank, he can't fight them niggas either, but he stopped growing. He okay. Haney ain't okay because he keep growing.
Well, he keep growing though, but I think he need to settle down somewhere too. You can't just
but the reason
you understand what I'm saying?
I'm saying, but what I'm saying is the reason he won't settle is because they didn't want to be that big. He didn't want to be that big. The nigga just grew that big, and he don't want to be up there with them niggas. He want to be down there with the other niggas. He want to be down there, not up there. And that's the problem. He reached his fighting limit, but he hasn't reached his growth spurt limit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
That's why his list look like that. That's why
I know where you was going with that.
Yeah, okay. I get what you're saying. Now I understand what you're saying now.
The Tank reached his fighting limit.
You saying he's reached his fighting potential, but his body's still growing. So his fighting potential it's not gonna match up where he may land at.
Exactly. So I
get what you're saying.
Yeah. So they finna start pulling niggas up. But they're not
Right.
even. But that's the same thing Tank do because he reached his fighting limit too. But he reached his growth limit at the same time, so it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Like if you just a 135 pounder, you came up 3 divisions. I mean, the nigga ain't growing. He don't have problems making the weight. You see what I'm saying? So if that's where you want to be, he has an option. If he can decide to go up, but he don't
Right.
have to. Devin Haney has to go up. He
Right.
can't fight at 140, and that's why his list look like that.
Right. I get okay. I'm getting where I'm getting so
I don't know if Devin
but-
hit the ceiling, bro. I think it more got stalled in that Garcia fight, bro. Like that was a shell shocking experience, bro.
No,
I
he's
think,
saying
Nah.
I think he might still have a little bit more left in his evolution.
Nah, because regardless,
I'm picking up what he putting down, Punch. He's saying like this, like for me, he's saying it in a way, but I'm explaining it in a better manner. Like, okay, so he's saying like, okay, he reaches his fighting potential. You know how you reach a comfortable style that you used to fighting at, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, but his body, say he go to 154 or 147, it may not pan. His style of fight may not pan out there. Now, for me, the reason I keep saying he need to find somewhere to settle at so he can capitalize on that style. You understand what I'm saying? Like your power may have peaked. Your power may not translate to 147, but now it's trying to add tools to that arsenal. You get what I'm saying? So you can compete at 147. If that makes sense, Punch. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I understand. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. Like,
because it's not far fetched. Like
there's some bangers up there at 47, bro. Like, I want to see what he made up at 47, bro.
Me too. And it's not far fetched because, like, I bring him up on it. Look at Pernell Whitaker. You get what I'm saying? So he did it. He added tools. But he had defense too, though, like a motherfucker. Like, but at the same time, though, it's possible. It's possible. I just would like to see him sit somewhere. As a fan, I would like to see him at one. If you gonna go to 147, go to 147. But if he gonna do a ton, because that list told me like you're open to do just a ton of catch weights. You know what I'm saying?
That's all he want right now because all he wants is money, bro. They trying to hurry up and get as much money that they can because they got exposed one time, but then they it got reneged because the nigga Ryan did some dumb shit. You see what I'm saying? So they trying to ride the unexposing out. You see what I'm saying? Like they're convincing people that shit was because of the Osterine, and they're trying to make sure that the nigga don't lose again. They get as many checks as they can while like the nigga undefeated. That's all this shit is about.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care about belts no more. Nigga, they're not about to go to 147, get them belts until everybody who's up there leave. The only way he try to get them belts at 147 is if the whole 147 is the old 140.
Mm-hmm.
He did not want to grow that big.
No, I know they tried to play it as long as they could where they was. You know,
But
whatnot. We saw it. I mean, on the
it's the
scales.
same thing with Boots, bro. It's the same thing with Boots.
We saw it on the scale. We saw it on the scales. You get what I'm
It's
saying?
the same thing with
He never
Boots.
looked as bad at 140 as he did at 135.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Boots too. We saw it on the scales.
Now
And I gotta be consistent, bro. I gotta be consistent, bro. Any fighter, I don't give a fuck if it's Errol Spence, nigga. You feel me? Like anybody who kills themselves to make weight ain't it. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell me. They ain't it. They ain't it, bro. Because you just ain't gonna do that shit if you really got the goods. You just ain't gonna do it.
Well, sometimes, you can have the goods, but it's like you padding at the same
What
time.
legend ever did? What legend ever did it?
Did what?
Killed themselves to make weight.
What's my guy name? Hands of Stone. What's his name?
Roberto Duran.
Yep.
Man, that nigga went all the way up to 150. Bro, hell no.
He went to 171.
Yeah, but he started
no, bro. You can't bring up a nigga who actually went up to 170. A little ass nigga who went to one. You can't bring that up.
I'm saying you said somebody who killed him in his career.
Ain't like he was going up there winning, nigga.
Up. No.
It don't matter.
That was not the question. He said, name a guy who kills himself to fight at the weight. When he was fighting at the lower ranks, he was a heavy motherfucker. In between fights, he was.
He was. Okay. He walked around like 200 fucking pounds, bro.
That dude's a heavy motherfucker, bro. He did. He just really sunk himself. I'll give you another. Ricky Hatton. His nickname is Piggy.
He walked around at like 180.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's some that did it. You know what I'm saying? Some that did it.
I ain't know about Roberto Duran. All right. I guess I lost. You know what I'm saying?
Roberto Duran.
I guess I lost.
Fat as hell, bro.
I guess I lost. You know what I mean? But in my opinion,
Sugar Ray Leonard beat him the second time because they did a hurry up turnaround for the
Couldn't make
rematch.
weight.
And
Yep.
he was like, you got to lose all this weight in
Couldn't
what, a
make weight
month?
at
And he
all.
was like,
but
what? So he didn't even train, bro.
but the
His
thing
whole
about
camp was
Roberto
losing weight.
Duran, I'm gonna say this about the Roberto Duran. I can't really do that to him. I mean, he probably did do that at one point in his career, but the nigga ended up at 171. So
Yeah, he
like
went. He fought up there
until
to
I
tell
see a
people.
nigga like
And a
Boots,
lot of people don't know that he went all the way up there.
well, Boots is bigger than Roberto Duran. It's safe to say that, right?
Oh, 100%. Height
So if
and
Boots,
Yeah, way
we
bigger.
can't compare,
weight
we
and
can't
height.
name, we can't compare Roberto Duran unless that nigga end up at 175. Nigga, he got to go to cruiserweight or 175
No, I
to be
wasn't
compared.
comparing. I was just saying weight wise. But I think a
I
lot of
don't think we'll
guys
see Boots go no higher than 160.
these days it's a little. It's not. Let me tell y'all what I believe for real. The trainers that are today do not have the wherewithal of the trainers of yesterday. The trainers of yesterday had pride, right? They understood what that product that they trained and they put in that ring represented them. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So you told your fighter you had a relationship with your fighters. Like, hey, you calling them on the phone, hey nigga, I smell that Twinkie all the way over here. Put that motherfucker down. You get what I'm saying? You teaching them to respect your weight class by staying at least within 10 pounds or 15. You get what I'm saying? Like now it's like, okay, I trained you, we fought, go do what the fuck you want to do. And also in coming in, damn, dude, you having trouble making weight? Yep, but I want to stay here. Okay, now you letting them be a weight bully, and now they padding. And what I mean by padding is what Keyshawn thought he was gonna get away with. You see what I'm saying? The absorb punches. It's not a lot. So it's a lot of these motherfuckers today that are in these weight classes that are not. Look at Rolly. Rolly was fighting at 135. That motherfucker walking around at 180.
But this is what I say to that, because I don't really give nobody. It ain't even just no anybody particularly. Like the people I really respect in boxing are
Mm-hmm.
not those niggas. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
literally like Naoya in a way. It's like Tank. It's like shit. I mean Canelo. Like that's the type
Tank,
of niggas I respect. I
but
don't
see,
give like you know.
now see Tank, I don't know who got a hold of him, but he got discipline.
You ain't gonna respect the Canelo after you see this
Tank,
ass whooping Crawford put on his ass.
Yes, I
Tank,
will, nigga,
hey,
because I don't care about that.
Tank used to blow up to like 160, bro. Tank was a big little dude. You know what I'm
Yeah, he was
saying?
a fat little dude. That's
When yeah,
different.
when
That's
he
different.
when
Yeah.
yeah. When he
No,
fought
but I'm talking
Forsaker,
about niggas who
he
be.
was big as fuck, and they let that shit slide on the scales like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know
But,
who got in his ear and told him like you gotta be more disciplined, but it worked. You know what I'm saying? Where he
but let me
stayed
say
in
this:
weight.
the only difference, I know what you're saying, and a lot of people say that, but it's a difference in a nigga being fat and a nigga being in shape and big as fuck still. Like you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%,
That
100%,
so that
100%.
why that's the only reason I don't criticize Tank for that shit, because you was fat nigga. You was a fat nigga. You're fat, bro. You can't fight. Like whatever he was weighing when he was fat, he can't fight at that weight. So I don't count that shit. I'm talking about niggas walking around, veins popping out their arms, six pack, and you big as fuck still. And you trying to goddamn shrink muscle to get to a weight class using
Mm.
shit like snack to goddamn bully niggas. Bully niggas, dog. I don't
Funny
like
as
bullies,
hell,
bro.
Cal.
I don't like bullies, bro.
Man, bro.
I don't like bullies, bro.
Don't nobody like weight bullies, bro.
That's
Like
what these
Everybody
that's
hate
what
weight
that's
these
why
bullies,
niggas
now
bro.
be.
that's why you see now a lot of broadcasters when they don't put the night of the weight what they weighed in that day. They don't put it on the screen no more.
They don't, you know what else they don't do no more? They don't
What?
do real weigh-ins because these niggas come in looking like skeletons.
Yeah, they don't do real
Yeah,
weigh-ins no
yeah,
more.
yeah. They don't do
Yeah, because of these fuck
they
niggas.
don't go same day weigh in.
They
They don't
used to
do
do that
Friday
shit,
weigh
but not
ins.
no more.
Yeah, they don't do
Because of
same
these
day weigh
fuck
ins and
niggas,
none of
bro.
that, bro. Yeah, they don't do that no more. And the weigh in that everybody sees is a ceremonial weigh in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
So I mean, shit, I can't respect them niggas, bro. I don't give a fuck how many niggas they whoop. I don't give a fuck what you do. Until you fight somebody your own motherfucking size, fuck you.
that be the thing, bro. That be the thing. That's why I be telling everybody when you get in there with somebody your size, man, that shit matter, bro. Like a lot of people, they overlook that or whatnot, and then when I say it, they look at me like I'm trying to shit on that fighter, and I'm not, bro. It's like it's right in front of your eyes, like you see it. Like that's why I be saying it when I be on here. I be like, damn, dude, look like the Incredible Hulk compared to old boy. And like
Like folks be
I
acting
want
like,
people to see that, like you know what I'm saying.
but I don't know what's wrong with their eyes, because anytime it's outside of the ring, you clearly can see who the fuck big. But it's something
They
about them.
don't.
It's something about them ropes where it's like niggas forget about size and shit. Like they're in the same weight division, but that shit sounds so
Yeah,
fucking
and I
dumb.
I don't like
Like,
that. They don't
bro.
act like they don't see it, bro.
That's them stupid ass
Well,
casuals,
he made
press.
weight.
Come
He
with the
made
game,
weight.
bro.
no, it ain't casuals. That's some stupid ass niggas who taking up for they bitch ass fighter. That's what it
A
is.
lot of niggas that do that too, bro.
Yeah, they not casuals. They know exactly what the fuck they looking at. They acting stupid.
Right, right,
They
right.
acting stupid because they trying to goddamn act stupid. They fighter. They wait. They trying to goddamn weight bully their way into the Hall of Fame.
Mm.
Swear to God, bro.
Nigga,
Yeah, but that's this day and that. But I'm gonna be real with you though. That's like 75% of the boxers today. That's
Yeah, I'm
doing
about
it,
to say a
bro.
lot of them do it, bro.
yeah, I
Because
know.
they,
That's why
like
I
I
talk.
said, like I
That's
said,
why I talk how I talk about
yeah,
it.
like the trainers and shit. That they, it's like I said, it's a. When I heard that shit, like I said, how Derrick James said that shit out his mouth, I was like, that's the problem then. When he said that, yeah, I see Earl when I train him, but then after that, I don't talk to him. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That told me a whole lot right there, bro. Like what? Like this
But
is some
see,
totally
Arrow big as
different
fuck.
shit.
He big as fuck anyway. Like
Yeah,
even if he do be disciplined, you still too fucking big. But niggas don't realize how small. Bro, do you know what 147 pounds is, bro? My daughter probably weigh that shit. She 11.
right.
Like,
I ain't
bro,
seen
big
I ain't
ass,
seen that weight
get your
since
big
eighth
ass
grade.
in the ring with some niggas your size, bro.
Right.
Everybody, I'm speaking to everybody. Like Brian Norman Jr. That nigga look like a 147 pounder, dog.
He
He
looked
don't,
like it, but he ain't gonna be there long.
but
He ain't gonna be there long.
You can see
but
his frame. You can see his frame, bro. He's not gonna be there long.
right, but his
He
dad
trying to
already
become
told him.
undefeated
Now,
quick so he can
listen,
move up, bro.
his dad is the reason he at 140. He told his dad he won't be at 154. He
Mm-hmm.
he said that shit. His dad said it. Like,
No,
I'm
I can see.
yeah.
I see what you're saying. But here's my thing. If you could stay, if you are, here's my thing. I don't give a fuck what you will weigh when you retire from boxing. But while you're in that division, and I'm seeing you, like say, because today we can see you on interviews and this, that, and the third, and you stand within 10 to 15 pounds of that weight class. So when you lose weight, goddamn, it's not gonna hurt you. You get what I'm
Right,
saying? That's the
right.
main thing about it. So if you could be disciplined, I have no problem with that. So I know I could look at Brian Norman frame when he get on the scale. You know how you could look at a person frame like, yeah, boy,
Uh-huh.
you probably have some more meat on your bones. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You could see that he's not supposed to be at that. Not that he's not supposed to be at that weight, but he's eventually his body gonna say, look, bro, we gonna have to go up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Eventually. But long as he's staying disciplined and he could be at that weight with no problem, I don't have no problem with that, bro. I really don't. It's the motherfuckers who where they struggle to make weight and then somehow miraculously they come in weigh 20 some pounds in 24 hours and it's like,
Yeah,
dude, you
that's
don't
that
belong
bullshit
there.
right there.
You don't belong there. And then I gotta watch you fight a cat that's naturally his weight, bro. You get
Not
what I'm
even just
saying?
that. Not even just that. These niggas do all that and don't even fight a nigga who naturally the weight class. They be fighting a nigga who's smaller than the
No,
weight
that's
class.
what no.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. A guy like okay, like Floyd did it all the time. People don't realize like okay, I used to criticize Floyd because he fought the fighters when he fought them. Okay, that's cool, right? But at the end of the day, he fought all bigger motherfuckers. They was
Right.
all bigger. He fought them at catch weights, and when them niggas came in weighed in, them niggas was way bigger than Floyd. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
That's what made him unique. Like, damn, this little motherfucker beating these big motherfuckers up. You know what I'm saying?
And that's who
But
else
at least
and that's what made who else.
but
And
he
that's
had that option. You understand what I'm saying? Like he had a choice. I feel like if you in a weight class and you know you walk around 180 and then goddamn me, we get on scales, yeah, you made weight, but you took the option away because tomorrow, nigga, you finna be big as fuck. And I'm stuck like Chuck where I'm at.
right.
You get what I'm saying? That's the part that I'd be like, this shit ain't right. You know what I mean? Whatever.
But it
But
is some niggas.
That never made no sense to me
It's
how they
some
could
niggas
blow up
doing
like that.
exactly. It's some niggas doing exactly what Floyd doing. But then niggas is so backwards now. They be telling that nigga to move up. Like nigga, Tank is doing exactly what Floyd. You just described what Floyd doing. Tank is doing the same shit. He only been in the ring with a nigga his size one time, as far as I can remember.
well, Tank,
And niggas criticize
the
this
only
nigga. Huh?
the plight on Tank is this. Tank, just as much like you say, we say Boots is ready. Boots, this is that and the third. Y'all say he the goods, he should fight. When Tank was at 130, everybody's like, when Tank move up, he finna whoop everybody's ass. We synced it. Tank was that dude, and he was knocking people out. And I was like, even saying like, if he catch anybody with that punch, they going down. You know what I'm saying? Then he showed me that he could box. I said, he finna whoop everybody's ass. But guess what? he wouldn't fight them. That's the plight with Tank. It ain't that Tank can't fight. It ain't that Tank they
because
fight heavy people. It ain't Tank. It's the selection of they put
That's
him in the
all it
ring
is.
with.
man, listen, he not fighting. But listen.
But now
All
that
right, put
ship
it like
has
this.
sailed though.
All
That
right,
ship
so
is
so
gone. You know what I'm
all right,
saying?
no, but listen. All right, so the Devin situation, right? Everybody wanted him to fight Devin, but why the fuck
At
is
that
your big
time.
ass? Why is your big ass here?
No, at that time, like
Yeah,
when
but at
Dev
that
was
time, I
small,
was saying I'm
when Dev
consistent,
was
bro.
small,
At that, bro, that nigga was man, no, bro.
Dev was
Niggas
small.
when
Nobody look
Dev
up
was
at
small,
Dev
niggas
body
was not
before,
asking him to fight Tank, bro.
bro. Yes, he was. When he was
When
over
was
there
he
on month,
small,
when he was
bro?
on when he got that DAZN deal, when he
That's
got that
not when niggas
DAZN
was
deal,
asking that. I
At
don't even remember that
35.
shit. I don't
man.
remember
Yes,
that
it
shit.
was. Yes, it was. He was small then,
But I
bro.
don't even remember that shit. I don't even remember when that nigga was small, bro. I don't remember what that nigga was doing when he was
But
small.
it was a point. It was a point where Devin was like he wasn't big as he was now. Like
But
literally,
is that the point? Is that the point when they was like, we need to see him versus Tank? No.
no. But people wanted to see the fight though. That's not when the
Nah,
bill
bro.
was coming
Hell
for.
nah, bro. Ain't nobody even know who the fuck that nigga was.
Yeah, they did. Yes, they did, bro. He had a belt. What is you
Oh
talking
my
about?
god, niggas still don't know who the fuck that nigga is except on the
I'm saying
internet.
he had a belt though, bro. I ain't trying to. I'm not smearing Tank name. I'm just saying that he didn't fight his class. So that either way, how you paint it, he never fought his class. So that's the plight on Tank. That's why
That's what's
why it's
always
the
gonna
only
hang
thing.
over his
Okay, I
head.
feel you.
Right.
I let
He
y'all
just
have
never
that shit.
fought. No, he just never fought nobody in his class. When they were in his class, he never fought nobody in his
Great
class.
fighter, man, but never can
And
make the
he's a
big
great
fights
fighter.
happen.
And
Man,
he
that nigga
fought.
fought
He fought
Ryan,
Ryan,
bro.
but
He
and
fought
Ryan,
Ryan,
he
and
fought.
Ryan the best one out his class.
That
Other than
might be.
goddamn
Man,
That
Ryan
might
was
be.
easy
But
work
the
for Tank,
class, your
bro.
class is more than
all them
Ryan
niggas
though.
easy work for Tank, bro.
Ryan
But
was
that
not a
might
tough
be. He
fight at
did. But
all.
we'll
Roach was
never
a tougher
know.
fight than Ryan was.
We will never know. We will never know,
Bro, it
bro.
don't even matter to know. Look how their career going.
That don't mean that. You can't say that because he didn't do that.
Get your ass in there with
Man, them
Sikorsky.
niggas, but he didn't accept the
That's
offer,
not how
nigga.
that goes.
He
That's
ain't accept the offer.
say what?
Shakur ain't accept the shit.
Man, I'm not finna go down
Turkey
that
gonna
path.
get
You
that
know
shit
how
done,
that
bro.
went. I think Turkey gets it done.
Turkey gonna get
But
that shit done. You
I
gonna see
think
that
if
fight.
I think that deal would have got done. That's all I'm gonna say on it. I think that deal would have got done if Shakur wasn't a champion. If Shakur wasn't a champion, right? Then I think Shakur would have had no choice to take the deal. If I'm a champion, I deserve the same respect, bro. Like, I'm not saying, and it wasn't no 50-50 or nothing like that, but I'll be damned, you tell me you want to, because it was over a rematch. When people keep talking about he wanted to fight a 2-fight deal, yeah, if I lose, I want to be able to get my get back.
I feel
That's what
you.
I want. And they didn't want to give him that. If Tank lost, he got his rematch. See, if I'm a champion, I want that, at least get that. You getting the lion's share of the money, nigga. But why can't I get a chance to get
I
my get
never
back?
understood that either. Why did Tam get the rematch but the other nigga don't? I never
That's
understood.
that PBC shit, bro. That's that PBC shit. But see, my thing with that's all the thing I had to say about that. So I think Turkey gets the deal done because he ain't gonna do it but give a 50-50 split. Like, you gonna get this much and you get this much. Whether Tank get fucking 20 million and he give Shakur 15, that's still the most money that Shakur ever. You understand what I'm saying?
I
And
feel you.
it's
I
gonna be a
got
rematch on both sides. I
basically the
think
moral
Turkey
of the
gets it
story
done.
is like niggas like Tank, Naoya Inoue, Canelo, them the type of niggas I respect because I see them on multiple occasions looking up or at least eye to eye with niggas. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Canelo made a living off small fighters coming up. Now, let's be fair, man. He did. He had his first share of
Canelo,
trickery
but
too.
Well,
he got his, he did his share of cherry picking
He
too.
had his first share of trickery too.
oh,
But I
niggas,
don't take it
god
away from him
damn.
at that point. But the thing is this:
But
for
niggas ain't
this,
got nothing bad to say
Come
about the
on,
niggas who was
friend.
no,
big the
Canelo's the
whole
reason we
time.
got the
no, you gotta
franchise
look at it
title,
like
bro.
this. You gotta look at it like this. For the way I look at the Canelo stuff is this, bro. If
Niggas be hard on the
all the
top.
little dudes
That's what it
that
is.
fought Canelo, right? At least they knew Canelo was gonna be big. So that's why, like, he made a living on little fighters, but them little fighters knew. You understand what I'm saying? So it wasn't like it was like when he fought American. American knew that dude was gonna be bigger than him. He just felt like he could beat him. You know what I'm saying?
So what fighter in the game is where it's like he's great and it's no buts?
Nigga, Terrence Crawford, nigga.
Terrence Crawford, bro.
Ah, all right.
Yeah, what's your excuse, bro?
Who? Like, honest to
Who else?
God, take
Who
your
else?
bias out of it. I ask
Who else can
everybody
you
this:
name, bro?
who has he avoided?
Nigga, who else can
Who
I
you ever
name that
seen
should be
Crawford
having?
duck, bro?
Who else can I name that should be respected other than Crawford? That's what you
No, who
asking me?
else you ever seen Crawford
No,
not
you
fight,
see, no.
nigga?
We're answering your question. I'm
Yeah, who
rebutting
have
it
you
with
ever seen Crawford not fight?
you. Yeah, and when I said Crawford, you said, oh, but I'm
He
saying
ducks no smoke, nigga. He gets
who
all
is
that
he
smoke.
ever ducked?
No, I'm not saying he ever ducked. I'm just saying that's the only person.
No, I think David Benavidez got the goods,
Yeah, he's another
nigga.
avoided fighter.
He's super avoided.
He's avoided.
I
But
think,
it's like,
You
man, I
know.
but
think,
so
man, listen,
so
bro. I
there's no
think Tank
but.
is super avoided,
So
man. These niggas just
Benavidez
want
is
to
just
fight him because
great
they try and get
with
a
no
big
butts.
bag.
No, it's not great. I'm saying he's avoided.
I mean,
He
like
has
No,
avoided
I'm
successfully
niggas
saying
don't
avoided.
want no smoke, but
But
also
who
check
Terrence
all
can
the
a
is.
nigga
boxes,
give
bro.
some
Yeah,
props
Mexican
to
monster.
where it won't be no butts other than Crawford?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
hard.
bro.
That's a hard
Yeah,
feat,
pretty
bro.
much. Usyk
I'm being
maybe.
real. I'm being real.
Nah, I say
Usyk,
Bivol, nigga, Bivol. In a
Bivol,
way, in a
But
Bivol
way,
them
check some
goddamn.
heavyweights.
boxes. Yeah, you right.
Yeah,
In a
but them
way,
Shit,
in a way,
heavyweights.
it's
nigga, it's a
getting there
lot of
for me.
niggas,
Yeah,
bro.
but
I
them
It's a
didn't
them
respect
heavyweights
Anyway till
though.
I just seen him fight recently, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, Anyway is getting there for me too, bro. I agree.
it's a lot of niggas, bro. It's a lot of niggas. Raymond Ford, come on, man.
Hey,
Shit,
RC, if you
Hmm.
don't stop your delusional bullshit,
like it's a lot of niggas, man. It's just like
Yeah, Ray Ford. No, you said great though. Like
all
you
right.
you put the word great. Like I can't say Ray Ford gonna be a great. Now he ain't ducking shit. He ain't. You know what I'm saying? By any mean.
I mean, shit, better
But
be like it's a lot of
better
greats.
be. But I give you the better be. But see, I wasn't even thinking about heavyweights when we was talking about this. But like y'all bring up Usyk. Usyk definitely. You know what I'm saying? And he finna get
Shit,
back.
Daniel
Definitely
Dubois,
Usyk. That
Daniel
I
well.
Dubois.
ain't really sold on Daniel Ball. I
Well,
think
I don't
Usyk gonna
know,
beat the shit out
bro.
of him,
I don't
bro.
know. But he is on the terror right now. If he
Usyk
beats
about to
Usyk,
get
then we
him,
gotta
bro.
talk
Watch
about him.
this.
You know, if he
Usyk gonna
gets
do
his
him
get back,
worse than he did in the
we
first fight,
definitely
bro.
gotta put him in a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
If
Yeah.
he beat Usyk, then we can add
Yeah,
Daniel Dubois to the conversation.
yeah, yeah.
All right, but Canelo got a butt on him. All right.
No,
Oh,
no,
Canelo
no,
don't got
no.
no
That's
butt
we
on him,
never say
bro.
that. No, but did you
I
hear
ain't
me
say
say
he got a
that?
butt on him.
Everybody,
I said
even
Canelo
though
Alvarez
Canelo,
has ducked a couple niggas, bro. He
yeah,
has.
he
Jamal
has
Charlo,
ducked.
come on, bro. He didn't
And
want none of that
the one,
Jamal
even though
Charlo
we
smoke.
say they small that he fought, they knew they was going in fighting a bigger fighter. You understand what I'm
And he
saying?
still ain't fought the
Uh-uh.
Mexican monster yet.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't.
So it's not no hundred
But I
percent.
don't. The same thing with him. I kind of. It's the same thing with Tank. It's
Keep it
like
going, fellas. Keep it
it's
going.
it's kind of like all right, David Benavidez. Yeah, I want to see him fight him. And the reason, the only difference in this situation with Tank is I do want to see him fight David Benavidez. I don't want to see Shakur or Devin fight at all. So it's like when niggas telling me they want to see Tank fight them niggas, I'm like, for what? You trying to fuck up my Saturday night, nigga? Canelo, him versus David Benavidez is gonna be a lit Saturday night. I was blowed that he won't fight that dude, but at
Hell
the
yeah,
same
that's gonna
time,
shut everything down to them two fight, bro.
that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, I don't. Yeah, he ducked, but it's a duck where it's like I'm not gonna be mad at you because your little ass ain't even really supposed to be up there anyway, and that nigga big as fuck. It's like I get it. You see what I'm
And
saying?
he wants you bad. So it's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
bro,
get
I
it.
don't know.
I
Everybody
get
know
it. You
what's
see what I'm
gonna
saying?
happen, bro.
That's all I'm
Like,
saying. I get it, bro. It's not. I'm not saying he didn't duck. He did duck, but I
yeah, you
get it.
know.
I get it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it too, bro. But like, yo, if you want to
But
be the
with
best
Tank,
man, you gotta
but
cook a
with
nigga
Tank,
that
it's like,
everybody think they can beat you, bro.
but
Like,
with
you know what I
Tank, it's
mean?
like niggas don't get it. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like
Oh no, a lot of niggas don't. That's because niggas don't like Canelo. Like
y'all
that's
don't
just
get
a
it.
personal
That's
hate,
what I'm
nigga.
saying. It's like that's what I'm
Like,
saying. I just wanted to show that it be personal. That's my only
oh
point.
hell yeah. Oh man,
It
it
be
be personal
personal.
with a
Yeah.
lot of fighters, bro. And
Okay.
that's the
I see.
problem, my nigga.
I see.
That's
All right.
definitely the problem. If you look at it just from their skills, bro, it
See,
would be
with
a
me,
lot easier to
with
debate
me, it's
niggas,
never
but niggas take
personal.
it so personal, bro. It's like, man, fuck all that shit. I don't even want to talk
It's
to you,
never
nigga.
personal with me because niggas be thinking it's personal, but no, I
Nah,
have a.
nigga, you're a big Tank fan, nigga.
No,
You defend
no,
that
no,
nigga
no, no, no,
hard,
no.
nigga.
Listen. It's not. Yes, I am a big Tank fan, but that don't. I'm not a fan boy. What I'm
No,
saying
you ain't
is,
no fanboy.
no. But
You rock
listen,
with the skills, bro. I get it. That's how
right?
I am
And
with
and
Bud. I'm the
but
same
but
way.
niggas be thinking it's personal with me and Haney and me and Shakur. No, it's if it's personal with anything, it's their style. I don't even want to see them. I literally haven't seen them. I don't even remember last time I watched neither one of them fight. So if they
Well,
fight
you
Tank,
know why
so
it looks so funny though, because most people see them as Tank's two most dangerous opponents.
that's what I'm saying. But they not.
That's
But how
why
can you
niggas
be?
think
Cause
you're a
they
But this
cause
is
they
fanboy
this is my
boxers.
because
Cause
thing.
they
they're
This is
boxers.
my
considered the two
thing.
most
How
dangerous
can
opponents.
they be the two most dangerous when they not even dangerous? That's my point. Like they not even dangerous.
I know. I think Shakur Stevenson dangerous in the motherfucker, bro. I rock with
Man,
his
that nigga is
shit.
not dangerous, bro.
Devin looked wild in his last fight, bro. Before then, he was solid, but now I ain't so sure. I need to
But
see
he was
film from
never
when we fought the last
dangerous.
time.
Listen,
But
this is
Shakur
my
Stevenson
point.
be cooking niggas, bro.
This is my point. If they was dangerous, I would want him to fight them niggas. Like if them niggas fought like Keyshawn, I would be giving no excuses. Like I want to see Keyshawn versus Tank because that nigga dangerous. Like I wanted to see Benavidez versus Canelo because that nigga dangerous. I understand why he ducked
Bro,
him because the
just
nigga
say
big as
just say
fuck.
you don't like boxers, bro.
Shit,
Yeah,
not if you can't
you
punch
like
with
them
it.
power punching
No,
niggas.
no, no. Actually, who's another? I like Richardson Hitchens.
Why? Because he talks
Then
shit.
how could you not like
Then how
Shakur
can you? Yeah,
Stevenson,
because
bro?
if he fight Tank, he gonna fight Tank the same goddamn way, bro.
Hell yeah, he ain't gonna come right to
He's
Tank
not
Dog.
gonna step to Tank, bro. He's not, bro. That's
He's
just not
not,
it.
bro.
That's not in his style.
That nigga's back footing it all day
But
from
I
Tank
never said I
Towers,
want to
bro.
see Tank fight that nigga.
I'm just saying
I never said I wanted to see Tank fight that nigga. I'm just saying y'all said I don't like boxers. I'm just naming a boxer I like. I like Bivol. I like Bivol.
No, because you
I
didn't
love
want to see
Bivol.
that Loma fight, and Loma's a boxer like a motherfucker.
But I'm
I
just
think that
saying,
would have been a good fight.
I do like boxers, bro. It's
but
just them.
I
Them two
do
niggas. And it's the more nigga boxers that it's more pure boxers that I don't like too. You know what I'm saying? But it's the not willing to even take risk and shit. Like it's just, you know what I mean? And then
I don't think that's it. I think people just holding on to certain performances though. But Shakur's step, my thing is he just marvel at his work too much, and I wish that he wouldn't. And I have to agree with the interview that Bill
Yeah, if we
Henry
shut
had
the
over
fuck
on
up for 5
Showbiz.
minutes, Shakur would be cool.
What Showbiz told Bill, I agree with him. I've been saying it. Bill holding your son back. I believe Devin will step, whether he chinny or not. If Bev just listens to his corner like it ain't shit. But I believe if Dev step, like for instance, if now it could have been he might have jitters, I don't know. But let's say if the Ryan fight never took place and nothing was wrong with Dev, like people think, right? And Bill would took the leash off of him, let him step to Ramirez, he could have knocked Ramirez out, bro. Straight up. He could have ate off that jab, bro.
and if he would have did that, I would have got down. He would have gave me something to talk about, bro.
He
Cause
could eat off jab. But like you said, though, I just think it's a matter of not like for him not taking them chances and the game plans they be using, whatever. But I think for his Shakur, like you see him step. You saw him step with the electrician, the guy before that. It's just that he marveling at his work instead of just going in for the kill. You get what I'm
but
saying?
yeah, I
It's
get
not
that.
being hesitant. It's like I
Now
don't
I
know. It's
get
like he
that.
get in a zone where he feel like he in a sparring match or something. I don't know.
I get that totally. I understand all that. I don't be having a problem with none of that. I have a problem when niggas make it my problem.
Right.
You see
But
what I'm saying?
it ain't your problem. But for us, when you say that in Tank, I think a boxer is Tank's kryptonite.
I mean,
I think that's the problem.
it
He
might be,
doesn't
but
fight boxers.
it might be,
It's
but
no secret.
he fought Lamont Roach and niggas cried about it, and then it became a great fight, and then shit. Now some niggas think he gonna lose the rematch. It's like he's
No,
fighting a
I
boxer,
think he
bro.
gonna
Why it gotta
demolish
be?
Lamont Roach in
Why
the rematch.
he's fighting a boxer? Why I gotta be your boxer? Like, I
I
ain't talking
think he's
about you,
gonna.
but I'm just
I think
saying.
it's gonna be a pure destruction, and Roach is stupid for even taking this rematch, bro. That wasn't
Yeah.
Tank in the first fight, and I gave him the benefit of the doubt of that, man. I said this. Like he's
I'm
gonna
gonna
kill
be
this
real
nigga
with
in the
you.
rematch, bro.
I think that was Tank. Tank just didn't expect what was coming,
He
and
ain't
threw
take it
Tank off.
serious, bro.
Like when you
Yeah,
be
he
on a
didn't take
high
it serious. I don't think he took it serious.
when you be on a high horse so long, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to go in and I'm about to beat shot this nigga. And then
Yeah, that's that wasn't that
it's just not
serious,
going your
nigga. That
way. It's just
cocky,
not
I'ma
going
whoop
your
your ass,
way.
Tank. That was a
You feel what
laid
I'm
back.
saying?
That was different, bro.
It ain't going. I think this time he's taking it a lot more serious. You know what I'm saying? And he know what's coming now. You know what I'm saying? He gonna know how to step properly. I just think that he didn't see that. Like I say, that kid was in there boxing. He was boxing, bro. And that's something that Tank ain't faced. Tank ain't faced no boxing. You know what
Well,
I'm
he
saying?
did now. He did now.
Now he did. Now he gonna know how
Coach
to step.
Calvin's
So
back, nigga. That was the
I
wake
think
up call Tank
I think
needed.
Tank
Watch what
win.
he do to this nigga, bro.
And niggas cried about who it was, and niggas cried about what weight division the nigga was, but then they get in the ring and what happened? The nigga big as fuck compared to Tank.
Yeah. Hey, on there, nah, he wasn't bigger than Tank,
Not
but
he wasn't bigger than
he
Tank,
wasn't smaller. He wasn't smaller than Tank neither.
but that nigga was bigger than Tank.
Nah, I
He
would
was
say
pretty big,
his
Slim.
Bro,
back
the
was
nigga
wide.
was
He
bigger
had a
than
wide
Tank, bro.
back.
We not finna sit here and act like the nigga wasn't bigger than Tank, man. Come on now.
Nah, man. What you saying it like the dude was astronomical big.
No, but
Like we looking at
he was.
Devin.
It
Like
don't
we
have to
looking
be
at Devin
He
astronomical.
ain't come out like
and
Ramos
No,
and
Loma
I'm not
and
Sean.
saying
Devin
that.
Loma or
Yeah, he was
something,
big.
bro.
No,
It wasn't
I'm
like
not
that.
saying that. I'm saying he was bigger than Tank, and he came from 130. That's what I'm saying. It don't have to
Oh
be
yeah.
way
Oh
bigger.
okay. Yeah.
Niggas was
No.
crying.
I said it the
Niggas was
night that
crying.
his.
Talk
I
about he
said, damn, that
pulling
nigga
niggas up.
back big, them motherfucker. I said it that. Remember if y'all remember the day before, I said, you see that nigga Roach neck? Fuck, you get that neck from
Right.
like, yeah, he did. And like I said, in the night of the fight, I said his back hit from the back. His back was wider, but arms and shit. like the same to me though in height wise, and that's not to take nothing from Tank at all. I'm not saying that like you get what I'm saying. I'm not doing that. But at the end of the day, like I said, from what I saw, when Tank gave him that best shot, his best shot, and he absorbed it and shook that shit off.
Yeah,
that
that
did
surprised
something.
me.
That did something to Tank, and Tank
Yeah,
was
that
like, "What the
surprised me
fuck?"
too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And that's when he got on his bicycle. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said, he had never fought no boxer before. Whether he was bigger, smaller, whatever. I think it was the style of fight. And then for that man to stand in the fire with Tank and dodge punches and he weaving like.
But I get what it is
Tank
now,
ain't
though,
did
bro.
that.
I
You know what
get
I'm
what it
saying?
is, and it ain't y'all. I be observing different chats. I be on different channels. At the end of the day, I don't know why, but everybody got their own opinion. But niggas really hate Tank. Like, not
I
y'all.
don't hate him.
I ain't talking about y'all. I'm saying like even the nigga in the goddamn comment, he talking, man, quit putting Tank on the altar. Like,
That's Polo.
bro.
Who's Polo? I didn't know he was in here.
But I'm just
There go
saying,
Rob. What's up, Rob?
niggas be so quick. Niggas be so quick to criticize Tank, and then a nigga like Devin Haney got a list like he got. And I'm not talking about you because y'all are calling him out on it. But niggas act like they don't see that shit. And this nigga big as fuck. And y'all crying about a little ass nigga pulling up a nigga who's bigger than him. It's
Well, at the
just
time, well, to be fair, at the time, we didn't know that nigga can get that big. We heard him say that. We heard him say, "Oh, I done fought up there before."
he fought at 140.
Yeah, he was like, but nobody had saw it. Like he said it, nobody had saw it. 'Cause remember, a lot of people didn't know who the fuck Lamont was.
Yeah,
A lot of people didn't know who he
I
was.
didn't think he was gonna get that big
So
though.
it
He did
ain't
get
like
big, but
we
that's
knew him.
super
We
big
didn't
though.
see him on interviews in between fights. That was like a straight up. That's why it was like everybody's like, "That's a cherry pick. Who the fuck Lamont Roach? We don't know who he is. We ain't seen him fight. Oh, he fought on Pro Box. Remember all that shit? Like
Yeah, I remember that, but I knew.
that's what
But
made it look like a cherry
Oh
pick.
no, I
do you
still
remember
think
what
that
I
was a
said?
cherry
You
pick
remember
though.
what I said? Cause I ain't say none of that. You remember what I said?
What?
I said he's fighting a nigga because they grew up together and the nigga
Oh yeah,
fighting his
yeah, yeah,
friend.
yeah, 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 yeah.
He
Give him a
fighting his
check.
friend, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
I said that shit since the beginning. I ain't never, you see what I'm saying? But it's like I just be the part that's frustrating is like niggas be always shooting at the niggas at the top, and then everybody who they want to be at the top, they just let these niggas slide. Knowing these niggas big as fuck, knowing these niggas ain't fighting, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, that's
you
what
know,
we saying. That's what I'm saying
That's
because
the fucking
Tank. That's
casuals,
yeah.
Prez. I'm telling
But
you.
that's no, not necessary because I'm in that group because Tank is at the top, but he didn't fight his class. At that time, I was mad at Tank because Tank wouldn't fight his class,
but
bro.
look at his class.
It doesn't
I
matter.
don't
It's your
nobody even want to
class.
watch
That's
his
what pushing
class.
bullshit. They watch Tank.
Bro, the only person he fought, the only
Tank is the
nigga,
only fighter right
listen,
now. Hold
he
on,
on
hold on. There's only
uh-huh,
two fighters right now, bro.
uh-huh,
Two.
uh-huh,
Two fighters out in this entire boxing game. All right.
uh-huh,
From here to UK. All right.
uh-huh.
That they can fight anybody and everybody gonna watch him. That's Tank and Canelo.
Right.
He's gonna make his money regardless.
Pretty
But
much.
like at the end of the day, this to solidify your name, right? Because you don't want your class to go outdo you. If he
But they
retires today,
didn't. They didn't,
but
and they
not
can't.
yet, not yet.
They
Doesn't mean
can't.
what you mean. If they go on a fucking terror, they can.
I mean,
Say
nigga,
if
when
everybody else,
who gonna go on a tear?
listen. If everybody else fight everybody else, that leaves Tank X'd out. Tank didn't fight his class.
Bro, listen.
If Shakur fought Haney and they fought Ryan and so on and so forth, because they were supposed to be the four kings, they mingled and he didn't entertain none of that. That X's him out, bro. Like
It don't,
it
because he's
don't
smaller than them
solidify him.
niggas. They should never been in his class in the first place.
But what I'm saying, when they were there,
Bro, he fought Ryan.
when he was there, it's not they
He
fault
fought
that he a
Ryan.
little guy,
He
right?
fought Ryan.
He fought Ryan. Yes,
Niggas
I
don't
give
respect
him
Ryan, so niggas never bring that up.
that. Ryan did that to himself though.
Man, listen. I don't give a
Ryan,
fuck about.
I'm not
Listen,
talking about I'm talking about way before the racist shit. I'm talking about when the nigga first hit the zone and he got his little win. He was wearing the crown and shit. That nigga went on TV said, "Fuck belts. I don't care about belts. I just want the money." So now we looking at you as a novelty. He did that way before his cred. When he fought, he never would fight at his weight class. That's why I was telling him, only person he fought at his weight class was Tank. Everything else was catchweights.
man, that nigga
He
fought
was
Oscar.
Ryan was already a novelty. Now, was he talented? We saw the talent, but we knew he wasn't gonna take it serious. He told us, "I'm here for the money, nigga." He said that on
Man.
TV.
Bro. All right.
I'm being
Ryan,
real with you though, bro. I'm just saying.
bro, I was excited as fuck when that was the only one I wanted. So it's like you gotta put yourself in my shoe. Like if you when you asking your favorite fighter, you know what I'm saying, or one of your favorite fighters to do some shit, and they do it, but then everybody else is like, he ain't doing shit. Nigga, he did everything I asked for. The nigga fought Ryan and Frank Martin. That's all I asked for. And now I'm
I mean,
asking for not
for
I'm
you,
asking
because
for Naoya Inoue.
he's your favorite fighter. I get that, but I'm just saying for overall fan of the sport, for me, I would thoroughly enjoy if he would have fought Devin when Devin was stepping on shit.
And he's
When
not
Shakur
even
was coming
he's
up,
one of my favorite fighters. I like Emmanuel Navarrete and shit like
when
that.
Shakur came up, when Shakur was on his way up and he was stepping on shit, I would love for him to fight, them then. You know what I mean? And that would have really solidified nobody in that division could beat him. Because then
But
when
this
you saw him fight Joe Smo, it wouldn't matter because he'd have beat who
no,
everybody
but
quoted to
but
be that dog. You know what I'm saying?
but I wanted the Shakur fight until I didn't. That's the thing. Like bro, I don't hate these niggas. Bro, when the nigga came to 135, I'm like, hell yeah. And then I saw him at 135, and I said, hell no. That's all that happened, bro.
Why?
Because the nigga changed.
Oh, you say he changed. I get you.
He changed, bro. So I don't want to see the nigga fight. You see what I'm saying? Like,
But see, personal ain't
I
got
was
nothing to do with them
excited.
gloves.
I was
It's a
excited
check.
when he went up. I was excited when he went up because I'm like, he finna fight Tank. And then I seen him fight, and I'm like, never mind. And then I saw Keyshawn, and I'm like, nigga, that's him. That's who I want. Now, you feel me? Because I want great fights, bro.
No, I feel that. But if he fight Keyshawn, that's like picking on the young buck, though.
The
That's
nigga,
me. See, we got two different views because see, like you look at it like
but that
you on
nigga
the outside
27.
looking in. He is, but he young in the game. He only got what,
Man, that
13
shit don't
fights?
fucking matter, man. That shit don't
Right.
matter.
Because like I said, you looking at it as I get your lens that you looking through. I'm not debating that. I'm saying for me, I like
Would
to
you be
get big.
pissed if Tank lost to a nigga with 13 fights?
That would look horrible.
That was
No, I would
horrible.
not be pissed, nigga. I wouldn't. I want to see that shit, nigga. Like I would not
Right.
be
That's why I
pissed.
said
I
I
want to
understand the
see it, and
lens.
I want y'all to understand the reason I want to see it. I want to see it because I think he can beat him.
Oh, word. Who? Keyshawn can beat
Yes,
Tank.
nigga. I only want to see the nigga fight niggas I think can beat him. I thought Ryan could beat him. I thought Frank Martin had a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the nigga is a boxer puncher, bro. Like I want to see somebody beat him, not somebody run or goddamn do a bunch of little weak ass shit. I still want it to be a Tank fight though. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, Tank, they had the Saturdays lit for a long fucking time. You cannot fuck up the Saturday night with no bullshit. I want to see that nigga either in a hard ass fight or, I mean, shit. Why the fuck else do I want to see him in anything else? You gotta earn that shit. Nigga, y'all niggas ain't showed me nothing. If I feel like you can beat that nigga like violently, then I want to see it. It has to be violently though. Because other than that, it's not even worth my fucking time. I don't even watch fights that ain't violent. I'm here for violence.
Yeah, me too.
So I want to see Tank get beat the fuck up the same way Brian Norman did him. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you talking about, bro. My mic
That's
be
what I'm
beat all the
saying.
time. I get it.
That's
You were glutton for punishment, man. You just like fuck it, man. I want some two
yeah, because what's
motherfuckers
the point?
squab.
What's the point in losing if you don't get your ass whooped?
No, that I can't agree. I'm on here for saying that. You gonna have to knock me the fuck out before I quit, before I do any
That's
of
what
that
I'm
shit. You gotta
saying,
knock
bro.
me the fuck out.
I
But
don't want to see a
I
nigga
get that.
outbox that nigga, bro. That's lame. Who the
No, it
fuck want
ain't
to see that
lame.
shit?
That's not lame,
Man,
bro.
it
That's
is
the
lame
sport.
because you're top. No, bro. Let me tell you why it's lame. You're knocking a nigga off the top to replace him with what, nigga? I want to
I'm
see a
just
good
saying.
replacement.
But that's also you gotta put the honest on the fighter too,
Fuck
though.
that
That's why I
nigga.
say it would work both
The
ways, though.
only replacements I see around his size is Keyshawn or goddamn Abdullah Mason. Them the only good replacements.
Well, that's fine. That's how they
So that's
supposed to.
all I want
Everybody
to
can't be
see.
great.
That's all I want to see is the nigga fight niggas who gonna be great. That's it. That's all I'm saying, bro.
All
That's
right,
all I'm
man.
saying, bro. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right. Well, I'm gonna shut it down, y'all, right here, because I'm gonna get up and do this Brian Norman fight in the middle of the morning, brother.
Yeah,
All right.
that one's early as hell. I'll
Yeah,
be
it's
there.
early, but if that fight went on, I would definitely stay on, man. So it's safe to say everybody on the panel going with Brian Norman.
Hell yeah. You already know.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
We
Easy
finna bring
work.
that shit back home.
When y'all think the knockout gonna be real quick?
Man, about 5. 5,
Five.
6.
What you
Yeah.
I
got,
gave
Punch?
dude 7.
Yeah, somewhere in between there for me. All right, fellas, man. I appreciate y'all, bro.
All right, bro.
All right,
Right on.
broski. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this show tonight, man. Like I said, man, if y'all up in the morning, the wee hours in the morning for Brian Norman versus Sasaki, man, it's gonna be on ESPN. The cards start at 3 a.m. I'm thinking the main card starts at 7. I'm not sure. But it is what it is. I'll be up, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe, man. This was a good show, man. It was a good entertainment. I'm giggling inside, boy, off this shit. But shout out to Casino, shout out to Chappelle, shout out to Punch, shout out to Deej. You know, Deej got on, couldn't say nothing. I don't know, something wrong with your mic, Deej. But other than that, man, shout out to the entire chat that kept it going. Reminder, everybody that's in here now, if you are subscribed to the channel, the community section on your YouTube app is open, so we can keep this conversation going in there. Just go to my page and you'll see where it say community. Y'all can start putting pictures and talking mess about your favorite boxer, this, that, and the third in there. All right. If you're not subscribed, please hit subscribe button. But I think YouTube make you wait a day to be able to be in the community. It's like an Instagram, man. It's pretty dope. So I like to see y'all up in there. I'm gonna be up in there. So come on through. All right. Everybody over on X, salutes to y'all. Everybody who came through and checked this out, man, and hit that like button. If you ain't hit the like button, hit it again. I appreciate you. I am your boy Slick 50, man. I'm finna get up out of here. All right. See y'all in the morning. Deuces. I see you, Chappelle. 7th round. Y'all be easy.